Ash took Ruston to the final few minutes of the game and lost by a touchdown. I think it's 35-28. And this, I think, just gave our kids confidence that we're going on the road and win a good ball game. So there's no question, and we continue to build, heading into this district championship. So, all I can do is help our kids mentally and emotionally, because we're gonna need to be focused tonight, and we're gonna have to have some good, play with some emotion and be ready to go, because anything can happen on a big ball game like this.
That's right. Yeah, you don't have to be better than Ruston. You just have to be better than Ruston on one night, and that's what we're hoping for tonight. Jordan, you think back over the Ash game last Friday, the defense, the performance that the defense had, and the hurry-up offense that the Trojans were throwing at us. Just your thoughts on the maturity of West Monroe's defense.
Yeah, well, it's been the story, right, all season, especially when we played Zachary. The secondary was, they showed that they were inexperienced. And so we were looking for that maturity to start showing up last week against Ash, and it certainly did. They played extremely well. For the most part, very disciplined. A few missed assignments here or there, a few bad angles, but really played extremely well. And Coach Rob Arledge alluded to it today. Part of the best part of their defense last week might have been their offense and being able to sustain drives, keep the ball away from Ash. Right. Certainly took a little bit of pressure off of the defense, but even when they were out there, they made some big plays. We had the pick six. Obviously, that's David Moore. But the pick at the end of the game by Chris Dade, that was huge, obviously. But just all in all, watching them flow in the game through pass routes and understanding the concepts and being able to break when they were supposed to break, all that kind of stuff, that's the maturity. What we saw earlier in the season was they were slow on their breaks. They weren't really sure of what they were seeing. They weren't very confident in what they were seeing and what they should do. And you saw kind of we'll say breakthrough, but that might be a little extreme last week, but it certainly showed growth. And that's what you're looking for, especially this time of the season. Curious to see how they do tonight. I think they're going to get a good mix of both and being able to stay disciplined on your reads and understanding, when you should come up for run support and when you should be in coverage. But, and then the defensive front did extremely well. That was another thing. We did get Cole Michael Stevens back. He was out there, not the whole game, but for a good part of it. And I think that
enough
leadership,
for his presence to be felt.
The leadership, really showed up in a game like that. So anxious to see that growth continue, but certainly a lot of positive notes from last week.
Ben, we got done with the broadcast last week, and we're standing over there in the visitor section, and you started talking about Hayden Federico's place in West Monroe football. You think back historically, some of the good quarterbacks, and we don't really, he's got a big challenge in front of him tonight. So I really don't think we're jinxing him or anything like that. But he's certainly earned for his name to be mentioned when you talk about good quarterbacks and you talk about leaders in this program over the history of West Monroe High School football. The performance he had Friday against Ash just added to that. Your thoughts on his performance and how this offense has progressed too?
Well, his performance against Ash, but you go back a week before that to Ouachita, where he made just play after play, just amazing plays.
Yeah.
It's really been fun watching him progress. And for me, for the last 3 years, I started the radio with you guys his sophomore year. So, these 3 years, we saw it when he was a 10th grader.
Yeah.
And we said, man, he's going to be something else, And here we are, week 10, and I really think he has hit his stride. He knows who he is as a player. And, as far as when you look back at former West Monroe quarterbacks, I may be a victim of the moment right now, thinking about it, but I've got to put him up there with the Paul Turners and the Bobby Breens, and I'm probably going to for Slade and DJ
Lane
Banks
and
Lane, all those guys. He's right there in the mix. He has to be, and he actually does some things I believe that they couldn't do. He's running a different offense than those guys ran. And I think for him, it really benefits him, the style of offense that we're playing. Would I love to see him in the triple option veer? Yes, I would. I think he would be outstanding in that. But, you know, the kid can throw the ball. He's got a beautiful deep ball. And I go back to his interview last weekend when Stanley was talking to him about the play. And I'm calling it you know, if this was college football, that would be his Heisman moment.
That's right.
It was
fourth down.
Fourth down. We need a score to win the game. And I've talked to coaches, and actually – I think there were some mistakes made on that play. I think that
Protection broke
initially
down. Yeah.
he looked the wrong way at his wrong read. But I look back to that, and he had a guy in his teeth when the ball was snapped. He looked to his left and for a split second, and then to his right, and he had a big linebacker, a big fast linebacker in his grill. He escapes it. Still don't know how. Still do not know how he got away from it, and just throws up a prayer to a wide open Keidron McNeil for a touchdown. And I'll never forget that play. That was one of the all-time greats since I've been watching West Monroe. You know, he's got his hands full tonight, but I'm ready to see it.
There's no doubt, and it'll be the first time the Bearcats will get to see him too. Of course, he wasn't here in the Bayou Gym, and obviously this team has got.
Upon graduation, Caitlin plans to attend Louisiana Tech University to study civil engineering. Cadet Captain Caitlin Crane. Cadet First Lieutenant Nolan Downhour is the son of Joshua Downhour and Amanda Downhour, and a 4-year member of the ROTC. His favorite memories include serving on the Sabre team that presents the homecoming court. Upon graduation, Nolan plans to join the Army National Guard and later enroll in Delta Community College. Cadet First Lieutenant Nolan Downhour. Cadet Chief Master Sergeant Sarah Frost is the daughter of Tari Brown and Jermaine Brown. She is a 4-year member of the ROTC. Her favorite memories include being with her fellow ROTC members at Friday night football games. Upon graduation, Sarah plans to enroll in college to study political science and psychology. Cadet Chief Master Sergeant Sarah Frost. Cadet Lieutenant Colonel Nate Hawkins is the son of Tanya Hawkins and Stephen Hawkins and a 4-year member of the ROTC. His favorite memories include preparing for home football games with his fellow ROTC members. Upon graduation, Nate plans to attend Louisiana Tech University to study professional aviation. Cadet Lieutenant Colonel Nate Hawkins. Cadet Major Angelique Hobbs is the daughter of Joseph Hobbs and Jernell Signal and a 4-year member of the ROTC. Her favorite memories include preparing for Friday nights in Rebel Stadium and having fun while preparing to clean the stadium. Upon graduation, Angelique plans to enroll in the National Guard and attend the University of Louisiana at Lafayette, where she'll study nursing, working her way to becoming an anesthesiologist. Cadet Major Angelique Hobbs. Cadet Captain Tanisha James is the daughter of Tamara James and is a 4-year member of ROTC. Her favorite Rebel memory is winning drill competition with her fellow cadets earlier this year. Upon graduation, Tanisha plans to enlist in the United States Air Force to become a Special Investigations Officer. Cadet Captain Tanisha James. Cadet Technical Sergeant Chris Pressey is the son of Cheryl Pressey and a 4-year member of the ROTC. His favorite Rebel memories include taking ROTC Corps pictures. Upon graduation, Chris plans to enlist in the United States Army. Cadet Technical Sergeant Chris Pressey. Cadet Technical Sergeant Elizabeth Pressey is the daughter of Caitlin Stockton and Anthony Patterson and a 4-year ROTC member. Her favorite memories include joining the spirit groups and showing Rebel spirit at home games. Upon graduation, Elizabeth plans to attend college and study to become a writer. Cadet Technical Sergeant Elizabeth Pressey. Cadet Captain Anthony Quillman is the son of Margaret Quillman and a 4-year ROTC member. His favorite Rebel memory includes holding his Eagle Scout project at school to benefit the girls and boys powerlifting teams. Upon graduation, Anthony plans to enlist in the United States Air Force and then enroll in Louisiana Tech University. At Tech, he plans to major in professional aviation with a minor in mechanical engineering and Mustang to officer. After graduating college, he plans to continue to work towards his goal of flying a B-52. Cadet Captain Anthony Quillman. Cadet Second Lieutenant Denver Thompson is being escorted tonight by his aunt Melanie Mock and is a 3-year member of the ROTC. His favorite memory is attending competitions with his ROTC teammates. Denver plans to join the National Guard and attend medical school after graduation. Cadet Second Lieutenant Denver Thompson.
Specialty Clinic, Community Health Services, Senator Stuart Cathey, Eagle Bank Mortgage, Scotty Robinson for State Representative, Christ Church, Lee Denny for Police Jury District C, Tony Bacon for Police Jury District A, The Rebel Store, Origin Bank, Mark Michaud for Sharon, Tillman Tire, Pure Drip, Zaxby, Rocket Fast, and Foy Gadberry State Representative. Now, let's get ready to rumble with your Rebel crew. Here's Rick Guillo, Jordan Guillo, Ben Saunier, and Stanley Doopy.
Welcome into the broadcast, folks, and thanks for listening tonight here on LA 105.3. I'm Rick Guillo. Gonna have a fun night here in Rebel Stadium. At least we hope so, folks. We got a district championship matchup here, winner take all at Rebel Stadium. Rebels defeated Ash last week to set it up.
And huge playoff implications.
Absolutely. You know, Russ Monroe can win tonight, could have an opportunity to crack the top 4. Ruston is pretty much locked in a top 4 seed, meaning you have a bye in the opening round of the playoffs. West Monroe wins tonight. They'll gain 19 power points and could propel them maybe into the top 4. We'll have to have a little help. Of course, Sterlington winning last night helps, and Zachary losing dropped Zachary behind West Monroe, but West Monroe didn't get the power points they needed from that game. Of course, we'll keep an eye on East Ascension and Scotlandville tonight. Delhi Charters game was canceled, so no points there for that one. Should be a good crowd here tonight at Rebel Stadium. Bearcats come in with a record of 9-0, 4-0 in District 2-5A. West Monroe 8-1 with a record of 4-0 in 2-5A. Last year, these two teams locked up over in Ruston, and Ruston ended the streak that was so talked about for years and years and years, and it ended last year 35-17 over in Ruston. The all-time series, West Monroe has won 49 times to Ruston's 20. Last week, the Bearcats defeated the Lions 49-6. And of course, West Monroe defeated Ash 28-23. Ash will be at West Ouachita tonight, and Ouachita will host Pineville. The other district matchups, West Monroe, number 6 in the power rating heading into tonight. And Ruston, like we talked about, they're number 1 in the state. They have a top 4 seed locked up in the playoffs pretty much. A lot would have to happen for them to fall out of the top 4. And we'll keep an eye on things tonight. Of course, the brackets will be announced on Sunday morning, and we'll know Sunday where the Rebels will be headed. Or they'll be at home. West Monroe's guaranteed a home playoff game opening round regardless of the outcome tonight. And so we'll be in Rebel Stadium next weekend, and we'll look forward to that. Playoff time's always a fun time, but West Monroe Ruston is always a fun matchup too. Looking forward to bringing you that action tonight. We'll take one more time out. We come back, we'll check in with Stanley down on the field. We'll get Jordan and Ben's thoughts on tonight's matchup here on LA 105.3, your home for West Monroe High School football. We'll be right back.
It feels like school just let out for summer, and we're already gearing up for the fall. At American Mattress Outlet, we know firsthand that sending our kids off to college can keep parents up at night. Let us help you make sure the mattress your student sleeps on isn't the reason they can't sleep. With our special deals on twins, fulls, and queens, and same as cash financing, these mattresses will be comfortable on their back and for your wallet. Don't worry about getting it there. We offer free delivery for ULM, Louisiana Tech, and Grambling students. American Mattress Outlet in West Monroe and Ruston, where you don't have to go into debt to get a great night's sleep.
Vanguard Realty, making your next move easier. We treat you like family and friends, taking you from beginning to end. Home buying and selling, all in one place. Let us be your one-stop shop to help you slow your pace. Vanguard Realty, making your next move easier.
Since 1983, the Arklamis has counted on Simmons Sporting Goods as its #1 sporting goods outfitter.
Outdoorsmen and their families have always been able to find just what they need for the hunt or relaxing time away from home.
That's right. So if we don't have it, you probably don't need it. Come in and let us make your outdoor experience the best at Simmons Sporting Goods. We're open 8:30 to 6 Monday through Saturday. Get 12 months same as cash or shop SimmonsSportingGoods.com.
First quarter is sponsored by Kart Pros and Battery Pros of West Monroe and Ruston. Auto, marine, and golf specialists.
Got battery woes? Call Battery Pros. For high-quality batteries with the best warranties, come see the local guys at Battery Pros. We carry batteries for auto, marine, power sports, golf, and many other applications. We even stock lithium batteries for your boat or golf cart. Call 816-5144 for our West Monroe location at 1710 Cypress or 202-5200 for our new location at 2495 Farmville Highway in Ruston. Don't forget, when you have battery woes, call Battery Pros.
Now, let's get you out to the stadium. Here's Jordan and Rick.
Welcome back, everybody. Appreciate you hanging with us here on LA 105.3. Looking forward to the broadcast tonight. West Monroe and Ruston here at Rebel Stadium. Week number 10. It's hard to believe. And it actually feels like week number 10 weather-wise tonight here in Rebel Stadium. With that, we'll check in with Stanley Dupuy, who will be bringing us the sideline reports tonight. Stanley, how's the weather?
Well, it's perfect, guys. Right now, just checked the temperature is about 65 degrees right now and dropping. It'll probably be at, by the time the middle of the game, it's going to be in the high 50s, mid to high 50s. Perfect football weather. It's beautiful out here. You can see stars. It's really not a cloud in the sky. You can tell the atmosphere is really just with Ruston starting to fill their stand, their side over there. And the Rebel fans are still piling in, guys. That'll be a great game tonight. And this is the kind of atmosphere in the games you like to be a part of.
You bet. Thank you, Stanley. We'll be checking back with Stanley here in a moment for the coin toss and the festivities on the field. And Ben, I had a chance to be on the morning drive this morning with Aaron and Jake. And, Aaron wanted me to come on and talk about a West Monroe Ruston classic. And, of course, I went right to your senior year, 1999. And we talked about it on the broadcast before, but we talked about the 7-5 game. And it was fitting because we honored Coach Arledge with the naming of the Rebel Club Pavilion after Coach Arledge today. But that semifinal matchup against Ruston was Coach Arledge's one of his favorite games. Behind all the state championships, the next one is Ruston-West Monroe in 1999. That year was pretty special. West Monroe went into the semifinals as an underdog and came out on top. Similar feeling here tonight.
Yeah, man, you bring back a lot of memories when you talk about those two games. And who was playing in those two games was Kyle Williams down there. He was just a sophomore. I had to block him, actually, and I was glad later on as he progressed on to that he was a sophomore that year and still young. But, yeah, just classic matchups. Even through the streak in the whatever it was, 32 games, still it was the game for so many years for West Monroe. And talking about tonight, we talked about it early in the Jamboree where we wanted to be in this week 10. And I do believe that this group has established an identity that we were talking about in the Jamboree that they didn't have. They've been through a lot of adversity. We all know about it, and they've come through it. I think they have gotten tougher because of it. And you look back and you say, well, okay, Ruston is about as good as Zachary, and look what Zachary did against West Monroe. But I'd like to remind folks listening, we had that injury bug that week against Zachary. We played with injuries, so I think we're pretty healthy. And I'm just hoping for a classic game tonight. Just that old 2-5-8, just magic comes tonight. That's what I'm looking for, and hopefully Rebels come back on top.
Watching as West Monroe is making their way to the stadium.
It is a gathering place of a
All
proud
Navy,
community.
Navy helmets, Navy jerseys, Navy pants. One interesting note, we have a group of injured Rebels that have come out onto the sideline. Brody Thurman is injured tonight. He is not dressed out. And Brody, you talk about a sophomore that's had a big impact on this team. I mean, Brody, let's see, is second in tackles on the defense.
It is Dixie, Capel, and Rebel Yell. It is the arena of champions.
10-touchdown, Rebels! He's got a 35-40.
Gladiators, Navy and Red, approaching from the east. We're pride in our nation from the deep, and love for our community is a way of life.
He's going to keep it. He's going to go all the way.
It is family.
Inside the 20, inside the 15, he's to the 5. Touchdown, Rebels!
Where commitment to excellence is expected and appreciated.
This is what we're looking forward to. In just a few weeks, the state championship game will be played at the Louisiana Superdome.
And victory is earned. It is tradition like no other. It is Friday night in Rebel Stadium.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's Friday night. You're in Rebel Stadium.
Here come your Rebels.
Necessarily impactful at the moment.
Guys, getting close to kickoff. Both teams have made their way out onto the field. Of course, the Rebels in what a lot of people call their favorite combination of uniforms, the all-Navy. Navy jerseys, Navy pants, Navy helmets. I remember back in the day, you saved that combination for the big home game. And, of course, the Rebels break it out tonight here for Ruston. Ruston will be dressed in all white, white jerseys, white pants, red helmets. And it should be a fun night. You see Tom Morris on the field, photographer here for the Ouachita Citizen, always does a great job covering the games. The crowd starting to fill in here on the home side. And hopefully we'll have a few more students show up in the student section. Ruston traveled really well across the way. Good to see the visitor side filled up. Typically don't see that. And so, and of course, these rivalry games with Ruston, Ouachita, and Neville, the crowds are usually pretty good. And as expected tonight, you see Rebel Stadium start to fill in pretty well. Bayou Gym, Bearcats won 14-0, and it was a pretty dominant performance. The 14-0 really doesn't quite describe how close that game was, or how far apart the game was. But, you know, it was dominated by Ruston. And I remember the comments after that is, hey, look, the season, it's a long season. A long way to go.
Oh, a big piece of the Western Open.
From Ruston High School, Nate Johnson. Nate has been a 4.0 student throughout his high school career. He ran track for 1 year, played basketball for 2 years, and has been a starter on the Ruston football team for 3 years. He's active in Young Life and his church youth group with the Bridge Church. Nate is very proud of his loving family, his parents, Luke and Christy, his older brother, Will, and his younger sister, Lee. Nate will most likely attend LSU for higher education and plans to study kinesiology. Presenting the award is Sergeant Johnson. Congratulations, Nate. And from West Monroe High School, Grant Edmondson. Accompanied by his parents, Eric and Gina, and his sister Brooke, is a 3-time Rebel champion, Grant Edmondson. Grant has been a 2-year member of the 2-5A All-District team and All-Northeast Louisiana team, as well as a 4-year member of the Interact Club, Biology Club, and Fellowship of Christian Athletes. Grant has also been selected to the LHSAA All-Academic Composite team and is the recipient of the 2023 Whataburger Character Award. In Grant's time outside of school, he is a member of the First West Student Ministry and enjoys being outdoors while hunting and fishing. After high school, Grant plans to attend a 4-year university. Presenting the award is Sergeant Gunn. Congratulations, Grant. Fans, beginning November 15th, you'll have the opportunity to vote for your Scholar Athlete to be selected to the Great American Rivalry Series Scholar Athlete All-America team. Your vote could secure them an additional scholarship and a spot on this nationally recognized team. Visit GreatAmericanRivalry.com for more information. Let's have a great big round of applause for both Rivalry Series Scholar Athletes, Nate Johnson and Grant Edmondson.
The two representatives here in the Great American Rivalry Series. We talked about the implications, the playoffs.
Yep. Which, you know, right now, Rick, everybody's doing the playoff math, right? All the bracket math, and that's extremely difficult to do because of the power rating system and who you've played, who do they play this week, because you get points if they win, and all that kind of stuff. It's really difficult to do, but some have it, you know, pretty well fine-tuned, I would say.
Look, should Ruston win tonight, Rebels likely drop to 8 or 9 in the power rating. Well, Ruston would lock up the 1 seed.
Yes.
Which would pair Ruston and West Monroe possibly in the quarterfinal round. It could be here, it could be in Ruston. But should Ruston win tonight, it likely sets up a potential rematch again in the 3rd round of the playoffs. We'll keep an eye on that. But, of course, if West Monroe is able to prevail tonight, they could leapfrog a few teams and maybe, just maybe, get into the top 4. Tonight's game also game of the week for the Downs Law Firm group over there at K104 Scoreboard Show. Gene and Clay and Morgan and Ross, they do a great job covering high school football, and tonight they've selected our game as the game of the week. So there'll be two trophy presentations tonight after the ball game. One for the Downs Law Firm game of the week and the Great American Rivalry Series. Captains for tonight, Hayden Federico, Cole-Michael Stevens, Grant Edmondson, and Nate Green for West Monroe. Nate Johnson for Ruston.
Everyone shake
number 87,
hands,
Zeiss Scott. And number 91, Gordon Guidry. Let's go down to Stanley for the coin toss.
Sportsmanship. We're going to allow Ruston, the visitors, to call the coin toss. Will you do the speaking, sir? All right. Heads is the Pelican. Tails are the trees. Make your call. Tails is the call. We're going to allow Sergeant Gunn to flip the coin. It'll fall on the ground.
Didn't hear a call.
It's tails. You have won the coin toss.
Defer.
Ruston has won the coin toss and has elected to defer until the second half, so West Monroe will be on offense to start this game tonight. Let's send things down to Stanley Dupuy. Well, hold on, Stanley. We'll get a prayer and a national anthem, and then we'll kick it down for you for your keys to the game tonight. Looking forward to hearing those as tradition has it here on our broadcast.
Yeah, and with that coin toss, Rick, the new wrinkle for West Monroe this year, I think they would have elected to receive like they have been. So it worked out in both's favor.
Well, yeah, talking to Coach Davis, he's got a little something up his sleeve to start the game off, and so going on offense first.
Gentlemen, at this time, please remove your hats.
Thank you.
Presenting the colors tonight are members of the West Monroe High School Louisiana 61st Cadet Squadron Falcon Honor Guard. Presenting the American flag is Cadet Lieutenant Colonel Nathaniel Hawkins. Presenting the Louisiana flag is Cadet Major Angelique Hobbs. Presenting the Air Force flag is Cadet Master Sergeant Shakenya Williams. Presenting the West Monroe High School flag is Cadet Captain Caitlin Crane. The Rifle Guards are Cadet Second Lieutenant Nolan Downhour and Cadet Master Sergeant Christopher Pressey. Carrying the Army flag is Cadet Second Lieutenant Denver Thompson. The Marine flag is Cadet Master Sergeant Shakenya Williams. The Navy flag, Cadet First Lieutenant Aurora Barrientos. The Air Force flag, Captain Tanisha James. The Space Force flag, Cadet First Lieutenant Mia Jenkins. And carrying the Coast Guard flag is Cadet First Lieutenant Aaron Barr. The back Rifle Guards, Cadet Technical Sergeant Logan Whitman and Cadet First Lieutenant Fidencio Johnson. In remembrance of all the fallen soldiers, sailors, airmen, and Marines, and those who have not yet returned from battle while serving this great nation, Cadet Captain Anthony Quillman presents the POW MIA flag. Tonight's invocation is being given by Fellowship of Christian Students member Ainsley Marcoux.
Thank you, Jesus, that we are each able to be here today. Right now, I plead the blood over every player and declare a hedge of protection over each individual, that in every play you would be glorified. I pray an overflow of fresh revelation and wisdom as we dwell in who you are. I pray that above everything we do tonight, we would yield to your presence, that everyone here would have the chance to know and receive of your love. We thank you that you came and died for us so that we may be able to come under your grace and see you face to face. We take time to recognize that you are present, that you are a present God who has never left. Tonight as we are gathered, we lift up thanksgiving and praise to you and to you alone. You are the only one worthy. We love you, Jesus. Amen.
And now, to honor America, please join in singing our national anthem, played by the Rebel Band.
For his keys to the game. Stanley?
Well, guys, tonight we've got to be able to run the football, especially run the football between the tackles tonight. Try to get some shield blocks on those two fine defensive ends, be able to run it. We got to do what we did last week. We got to sustain some drives, keeps our defense off the field for long periods of time. Defensively, we need to stop the run. We did not stop the run against Ruston in the Jamboree, and they had a big night running the football. Can this Rebel defense stop the run and make Ruston one-dimensional? And last but not least, guys, games like this, we have been excellent. We have been special in special teams. We need to be special again tonight and win that special team advantage, set up some good field position for the Rebel offense. And now for the call of the game, my man, Rick Gio, the voice of the Rebels.
Thank you, Stanley. Appreciate that. Looking forward to coming down to you most of the night, checking in with you for a sideline report. Happy to bring you this game here on LA 105.3 KLIP Monroe. I'm Rick Gio alongside Jordan Gio, Ben Sagne, Stanley Dupuy, Tim Gallion here with us in the booth, and Andrew back at the studio. Rebels will receive the opening kickoff from the Bearcats. Doing the kicking tonight for Ruston, number 99, Will Findlay. Been the kicker for a while for this Ruston team.
Well, you can feel it in this stadium.
Absolutely. Mark Finn has riled up the crowd, and we are getting ready to go. On the Ruston roster, they've got both kickers, number 99. Not real sure if this is Joaquin Ramos or Will Findlay. It's usually Will Findlay. And so back deep to receive for West Monroe, David Moore and Grant Edmondson. Ruston kicking from the West 40. Going right to left, and here we go. This will be an onside kick attempt. Bounces on the turf. There's a scrum for it, and looks like West Monroe is going to come up with it. Very luckily, as the ball was bouncing around on the turf, Ruston had a great opportunity to recover it, just unable to do so, and it looked like Grant Edmondson actually comes up with the fumble recovery right around the 35-yard line.
Well, West Monroe fortunate that when he tried to recover it, it bounced backwards rather than forwards. And, well, Ruston still had a chance to get on it, and it popped out from under them.
Wow. Good play by Grant Edmondson to fall on top of it. The Rebels will take over at their own 36.
So that's exactly the same thing they did to Ash and recovered it and was able to drive down and score.
First quarter brought to you by Battery Pros and Kart Pros. And look at this formation. 3 wide receivers to each side, only 3 linemen up front. Federico's in the shotgun. Here's the snap. Going to throw it out in the flat to McNeil. Slips a tackle and gets back to the line of scrimmage. So a little trick play to start things off for West Monroe out to the far sideline, results in no gain, and Ruston was all over it.
Well, that's just to break the tendencies or the what they expect type thing. But what we did expect and we saw right there is Ruston's linebackers are the real deal. They can absolutely fly. They're big individuals, both of them 6 foot.
Jaden Mayfield,
around 220, 230. They are incredible. You'll hear their name all night long.
Federico in the shotgun with McNeil behind him. Pawnee to his right. Here's the snap. Going to pull it. He's going to on the option keeper. Spin move, gets across the 40 to about the 41. Looked like maybe the pitch would have been there, but playing careful here on the opening drive, not wanting to put the ball on the turf, but a gain of about 5 yards on second down.
Yeah, it was definitely the right read on the pull for the fullback, just typical veer. And I think you're right, the pitch may have been there, although the defender was leaning towards the running back, was able to kind of fold back under to get Federico, but typical old veers, what you just saw.
3rd down and 5 from the 41. Federico's under center, I formation. 2 wide receivers to the near side. Here's the play action, looking to throw, throws it, and the pass is almost intercepted. Had Pawnee out in the flat, and a good pass break up there by Ruston's defense as Fed just tried to toss it over the defender, and the defender recovered very nicely. And that was number 6 on the pass breakup, Ahmad Hudson.
Yeah, that was
Ronald Finley.
Yeah, Christian Pawnee was there. I think if he just puts a little bit more air under it, it's a completion and a first down nonetheless, broken up. And like you said, could have been a pick 6.
Daniel Lane on to punt for the Rebels. Good snap from Chevalier. His punt will drift back towards the 25. Fielded right there, slips a tackle and going to be dropped. That's the long snapper Chevalier on the special teams coverage. They'll give him forward progress out to the 29-yard line. And that's where the Bearcats will start on their first possession of the ball game. I want to thank Simmons Sporting Goods, now offering 12 months same as cash. Tom Sanders Building Mart. From our family to yours, we can help with all your building needs. Community Health Services, providing health care within West Monroe while providing affordable pediatric, adult, dental, and behavioral health care in Ouachita, Morehouse, and Union parishes. Be the first time we see Josh Brantley, junior, 6'3", 212, and Jordan Hayes, the highly touted tailback. Lander Smith, the fullback. Here's a man in motion from left to right. Brantley's under center in the I formation. Here's the snap. Fakes the tall sweep, looks to throw. Still looking, throws one deep down the middle of the field, and the pass is incomplete. Broken up by number 4, Chris Dade. Nice play by Dade on the jump ball. Ball just a little underthrown.
Yeah.
Taking their shot for number 2, Jordan Parker.
There is a flag on the play, but Rick, they're going to go back and see that film. And West Monroe really bit on that fake toss. And number 87, the tight end, was wide open running across the field. Instead, they wanted to take that shot. Great job by Dade. The ball was in his hands, with the receiver's hands, and Dade just knocking it out.
Personal foul, roughing the passer against West Monroe. That's a 15-yarder. And did not catch that on the play. Didn't see who hit Brantley late.
That is certainly unfortunate. You never want that.
15-yarder.
Look, sometimes that's juice flowing, right? It's the first play on defense, and it's hard to pull up on something like that, especially when he settled off that back foot and really tried to heave it. They've got a good running start. It's hard to stop that momentum.
Yeah. First down and 10 for the Bearcats at their own 44-yard line. 10:15 left to go in the first quarter. There's no score. Brantley in the shotgun. Takes a snap, going to hand it to Hayes off the right side. The speedy Hayes is wrapped up right around the line of scrimmage. He'll fall forward for a gain of 2 on the play. And it'll bring up second down and 8. Tackle made by Colin Watkins.
Yeah, and a great tackle by Colin Watkins. Great job filling right there. filling those alleys. You know, they're 4 or 5 yards off the ball. And when those lanes open up where they know the running back's going to be going through, they've got to get into that lane quickly. And Colin Watkins did a great job there, wrapping up really well. Tackling's going to continue to be a key tonight, too.
Bearcats go back under center. Brantley, the quarterback, takes the snap, hands it to Hayes off the right side, tripped up in the backfield. Nice play. Hayden Stewart trips him up before he can get back to the line. It'll be a tackle for loss, and it's 3rd down and 10 for the Bearcats.
And look, that is a big mismatch for Hayden Stewart in size against that lineman that he's up against. That lineman is 6'2", 271, and Hayden Stewart just using his speed and the leverage to get around him. You know, really, he's running the bull ring on his right, coming around, able to trip him up. Great job by Hayden Stewart.
David Moore enters the game at cornerback here as Brantley goes in the shotgun with an empty backfield. Going to send a man in motion. That's Hayes. Here's the snap. Fakes the speed sweep. Throws to the far side. And the pass is overthrown. Incomplete. So the Rebels actually hold the Bearcats on 4 plays. They had a 1st down off a penalty. It's 4th down and 10 at their own 44, and the punting team will come out.
Yeah, well, and Western Row got away with one there because he was definitely open. They faked the speed sweep to Hayes, and I think corner safety got confused on whose man is who. You saw the arm strength, though, there from Brantley.
Good snap. The punt end over end is going to hit the turf. David Moore's going to let it go, and it takes a Bearcat bounce inside the 20, still rolling. Going to be down just inside the 16-yard line of West Monroe. So they trade punts to start this game, and let's check down with Stanley. After a couple of series, maybe things will settle down just a little bit.
Yeah, guys, we were caught a break there on that pass because he was wide open. Don't think that Western will see that, and they're going to go back to it in the second series. Nevertheless, we get the ball back, and let's see if we can move the ball and pick up some 1st downs here.
Rebels will take over at their own 16-yard line. Federico in the shotgun with Kedra McNeil. Bernaldrick Miles, now the H-back in the formation. 2 wide receivers, 1 to each side. Here's the snap. High snap, comes down with it to McNeil. Tries to bounce outside, and he's not going to be able to do it. He's wrapped up inside the 10-yard line. They'll actually give him forward progress to the 11. It's a loss of 5 on 1st down, and you can see the speed by Ronald Finley.
Yeah, well, you kind of, I guess you learn by doing something about Ruston's defense is they are extremely fast. That hasn't really been a secret, but sometimes you got to test it to see, and he tried to bounce that outside, and it just wasn't there. There wasn't anything inside either, so he's just trying to make the most of nothing.
Right.
But still behind the chains is not where the Rebels want to be.
2nd down and 15 at the 11. Federico's in the shotgun alongside McNeil. Here's the snap. Looks to throw. Now he's going to pull it down. He's going to run it. Tries to get to the far side, and he'll go down around the 12-yard line. And a violent tackle by number 21, Zarek Hill. And it's 3rd down and 14 yards to go for the Rebels.
Yeah, he pulled that down early. I was watching the receivers that looked like a little bit of a bubble screen to David Moore, and apparently Fed did not like what he saw and decided to pull it down and just run it to that side. But again, the speed of Ruston's defense is not going to allow a whole lot of those types of plays for positive yards.
It's impressive. 3rd down and 14. 7:09 left to go in the 1st quarter. No score. Federico in the shotgun. Here's the snap. Play action, though. He hands it to McNeil off the right side. Has a block. Gets across the 10, 15. Still in bounds. Out of bounds around the 22-yard line. It's not going to be enough for a 1st down. Nice block on the edge by David Moore. And McNeil maybe could have cut it back and give a chance for a 1st down. Nonetheless, you get out of the shadow of your own end zone.
Yeah, and I think David Moore probably got away with a little bit of a hold there on the edge, but still not enough for the 1st down. Going to have to bring out the punting unit again.
Daniel Lane on to punt. Nate Johnson back deep to receive. High snap. Lane comes down with it, and a good high spiraling punt. Fair catch called for and made right around the 47-yard line. That's where the Bearcats will take over. So field position back and forth to start this thing off. There's no score with 6:49 left to go in the Battery Pros 1st quarter. I want to thank Dr. Mickey and the good folks at the Ear, Nose, and Throat Specialty Clinic in the Glenwood Mall and Christ Church, inviting you to join them on a Sunday morning or evening service. Susie Dartline at Eagle Bank Mortgage. If you're buying or wanting to refinance, call her today. Pure Drip Wellness, the modern oasis where you can let the stress of the day drip away.
Freshman wide receiver now in for the Bearcats.
That's the big 6'6" wide receiver for Ruston. I formation, one tight end to the right side. Brantley under center, takes a snap, hands to Hayes off the right side, and a good tackle in the backfield by Nick Williams.
Yeah, Nick Williams.
I say in the backfield, gain of 2, but the senior Nick Williams on a good shoestring tackle to bring Hayes down. 2nd down and 8.
Yeah, well, that's something, though, all year, Rick, that we've seen with these running backs. We've allowed them to continue going forward after contact. And that one right there, he's able to grab his ankles, but still being able to drop him right there is huge.
2nd down and 8 yards to go. Brantley in the shotgun, takes a snap. He's going to keep it himself off the right side. Has blockers in front of him across the 45. Down to around the 44, 43-yard line. That's close to a 1st down for the Bearcats.
Yeah, I think they're going to give it to him, but the old student body right. Just snap it to your big quarterback and let him start running with everyone else to block, and hopefully he finds a seam. That time just, they did a good job stringing it out. Yeah. Just, all those blockers, that momentum is difficult to really stymie, but, really the first, what we would call earned 1st down of the game by either team.
Sam Reagan and Chris Dade on the stop for West Monroe. 1st down and 10, Ruston at the West Monroe 43. No score with 6:11 left to go in the 1st quarter. Brantley's in the shotgun alongside Hayes. Here's the snap, gets by the quarterback on the turf. He's going to slide and recover it inside the Ruston 40. And that is a big break for the West Monroe defense and a huge loss on 1st down.
Rick, it really should have been blown dead.
That's right. The Rebels called a break there as Ruston moved early.
Well, they still would have gone backwards, but still it should have been blown dead. They certainly moved early. So instead of a loss of 5, it's a loss of 15
and down and 29.
Yeah, loss of 19 and loss of down. So definitely a big break for the Rebels.
Keep your eyes on number 6 right here, Ahmad Hudson.
Yeah, absolutely. With that kind of yardage, you would expect them to maybe throw it up to him.
Brantley under center, I formation. Here's the snap. He's going to look to throw, looking towards his way. Here's the pass. The pass is caught. It'll be tackled immediately by David Moore and Elijah Thomason. Gain of about 5 yards on the play. They got out to the 44.
Look, great job by David Moore on wrapping that up, but an even better job by Elijah Thomason closing in on that and helping his buddy out. David Moore on the edge. That's a big individual to try to bring down.
205.
Yeah, he's a big person. He's not just a tall, lanky kid. He's well built.
3rd down for Ruston. Line to gain is the West Monroe 33. Ball is at the Ruston 44-yard line. 2 wide receivers to the far side. Here comes a man in motion. Here's the snap. Fakes the sweep. Throws it over the middle. Has a man wide open. Down the near side. That's the tight end. 15. He's going to be shoved out of bounds right around the 5-yard line by David Moore. That was number 87, Zy Scott, the tight end, was running wide open down the near sideline, and Brantley put it right on him.
Yeah, and I think that's similar play as earlier, that they were wide open down the sideline and missed, just different personnel. This time the big tight end down the sideline. Just a busted coverage right there. Somebody was supposed to be on him and obviously wasn't, but first and goal.
1st down and goal at the 7-yard line for the Bearcats. Brantley is in the shotgun alongside Hayes. And the Bearcats are going to move early. It's going to be a false start against the Bearcats. And look, you heard Coach Ball on the radio this morning talked about this end of the field. You've got the student section, the spirit groups, the band, and the Bearcats 5 yards right there. It'll be 1st down and goal to 12.
Well, and the patented Arledge jump shift, too. There's a lot of commotion going on down there. It makes it difficult. Certainly much better for the Rebels of 1st down and what becomes 12.
Shotgun formation, bunch set in tight to the line of scrimmage here to the near side. Here's the snap. Brantley takes it, hands it to Hayes. Has some running room up the middle, fighting for yards. Gets back to about the 5, maybe the 6-yard line. Good strong run by Hayes, tackled by Cole Michael Stevens and Nate Miller. Nick Williams in on the stop, so is Roark. And it's going to be 2nd down and goal from the 5.
You really saw a surge right there from their offensive line, creating that bubble, if you will, up the middle. But also, contact was made around the line of scrimmage, and it was kind of what I was talking about earlier. He's able to just continue after that contact and really need to drop him as soon as that contact is made.
Big Nate Green in on defensive line for West Monroe. Brantley will go under center. Power backfield. Here's the snap. Fakes the handoff, throws it over the end zone to a wide open tight end for a touchdown.
Yeah, and that
nobody's standing around the tight end, Scott.
Well, so pregame, Rick, you know, I alluded to this young secondary. Whenever you're playing just a pass-heavy offense, you're going to lean heavier on the pass. When you have someone that's mixed and you have a somewhat inexperienced defensive backfield, it really becomes knowing when to come up for run support and when to drop into pass protection. And right there, obviously made the wrong decision. Everybody bid on the run. Tight end was wide open in the back of the end zone.
Finley on for the extra point for Ruston. There's the snap, the hold, the kick is up, and the extra point is good. Ruston 7, West Monroe nothing. 3:46 left to go in the Battery Pros first quarter. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
With fall in the air, remember Tom Sanders Building Mart. As the leaves start to fall, remember Tom Sanders has all the equipment to get that yard in shape. Wheelbarrows, rakes, shovels, and much more. And Tom Sanders can help get your home ready for a cool winter night. Wood burning or gas log sets are in stock at Tom Sanders Building Mart. The local guys on Downing Pines Road in West Monroe. They can answer your questions and help load the car. Tom Sanders Building Mart. Our family helping yours.
Tom Sanders Building Mart.
Back scoring drive, 6 plays, 53 yards. Bearcats lead 7-0 over the Rebels. Scoring drive brought to you by Tillman Tire in West Monroe since 1948. And now owned by Scotty Robinson. They've been taking care of your vehicle needs, specializing in front end alignments, brakes, and suspension work. Ramos on for the kickoff. And here comes another bouncing kick, going to be fielded by West Monroe at their own 47-yard line. Nice recovery. Trez Davis on the hard ground ball. Falls on the 47. Great field position for West Monroe.
Yeah, coming out and doing that again is interesting. An interesting call. You know, obviously if you get it after a touchdown, the momentum shift is huge, but still interesting to give West Monroe that kind of field position.
Well,
great job by
that's the freshman Ramos kicking for Ruston, and that also shows a ton of confidence in your defense to give the Rebels such good field position here at the 48. Federico start under center, I formation, 2 wide receivers, 1 to each side. Pawnee at fullback. Here's the snap. They're going to hand it to him off the right side, fighting for yards. Good run on first down. Still going. Be a gain of about 4 yards on the fullback dive to set up 2nd down and 6. And that's going to be something to watch here. Rebels just need positive plays. You can't play from behind the chains tonight.
Yeah, certainly not against this team, but that's exactly what you want, those 4 yards on first down. We talk about it constantly with this style of offense. Anytime you can get a little bit ahead in the chains, that's certainly beneficial. Interestingly, man-to-man down here on David Moore. Ruston really loading the box.
That's right.
With not much safety help for this corner.
Federico under center. Tight end to the right side. That's Cash. Here's the snap. Toss sweep out to McNeil. Has to cut it back up. Has a seam. Across the 45. Wrapped up and brought down at the 44-yard line. Another gain of 4 on the play. It'll bring up 3rd down and 2.
Yeah, great job by the offensive line right there, creating those lanes, where they needed to. You can see where he makes that cut. It's all open right there. But again, this linebacker's just able to close so quickly.
Yeah. That was 22 right there, Jaden Mayfield. He is an all-state linebacker. I tell you what, Christian Pawnee at fullback loves contact, and right there was leading the way for his tailback, McNeil. Play comes in from the sideline. Rebels have to hurry up to the line of scrimmage. Play clock down to 5. Federico under center. 3rd down and 2. Here's the snap. Going to hand it to Pawnee off the left side. He's fighting forward. We'll see where they spot him. I think they're going to call just a gain of 1 on the play. He's going to be a yard short of the 1st down.
Yeah, I really thought forward progress. He probably had it and still waiting on the replay. But just a straight give up the middle, and you could tell the linebackers, they kind of stacked in the middle. Maybe expected that play to be checked out a little bit wider. But still.
With a late hit on Federico.
Yeah.
Wow.
And they're going to go for it.
Peyton Bell hits Federico after the play. 4th down and 1 for West Monroe. Federico under center. Quarterback sneaks straight ahead. He's got it. They'll give him forward progress to the 40. Actually going to mark him at the 41. The line to gain was the 42. That's going to be an Origin Bank first down for West Monroe.
And that's not only big for the offense, Rick, but that's huge for the defense as well.
Ruston leads 7-0 with 1 minute, 24 seconds left to go in the Battery Pros first quarter.
And what a good surge right there by
right.
the offensive line. That's what we're going to need to see throughout the night. Great job. I know it was only 2 yards, but still, I think everybody in the building kind of knew what was coming.
Federico will stay under center. 2 wide receivers to the far side. That's Federico's left. Cash, the tight end, to the right. Here's the snap. Fakes a toss sweep, bootleg play. Federico's trying to get to the sideline, has to cut it back up, lowers his shoulder, gets back to about the 37-yard line. Gain of 4 on the play, and a good cut by Hayden Federico.
Yeah, lowered his shoulder and, put something on somebody, but Rick, I really think that was a busted play. I don't think it was, I think
McNeil went the wrong way.
Yeah, or Fed did, one or the other, but heads up play to just tuck it and run to the play, or run to the side that everybody else is running to have some help. It's still a good first down gain of 4 yards, 2nd and 6, puts you in good shape for the next 2 downs.
Game clock at 23 seconds left to go here in the first quarter. Rebels trail 7-0. It's 2nd down and 6. Play clock down to 5. Rebels taking their time. Federico in the pistol. Calls for the football. High snap, pulls it down, hands it to Pawnee off the right side, and he'll be stood up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Several Bearcats on the tackle, and that will be the last play of the first quarter. We're getting ready to head to the second quarter of action. Ruston 7, West Monroe nothing. West Monroe have 3rd down. We come back. Stay with us.
Football fans, there's very few things that compare to the passion we have for the game. We'll drive hours to watch our favorite team play. Before the next time you get on the road, do it on a new set of grips from Twin City Tire in West Monroe. Eric VJ owns Twin City. He has every brand of tire, rim packages, lift kits, tow bars for RVs, and now he can handle all of your hitch work, gooseneck, fifth wheel, rear, and front hitches. And he offers 12 months same as cash. Twin City Tire in West Monroe.
Broadcast second quarter sponsor, Vanguard Realty, locally owned and operated by West Monroe alums and ready to make your next move easier. Vanguard Realty, your sponsor for tonight's second quarter. Also want to thank folks at Crafts Galore, the Rebel store. Go by and see Melinda and Janice. From shirts and tees to backpacks and everything in between. Rocket Fast Car Wash, it's a blast. Appreciate all of our sponsors for their support of our broadcast. It's 3rd down and 6 yards to go for West Monroe. The ball is at the Ruston 37. Rebels probably in 2-down territory.
Yeah, a little bit of no man's land right here.
Depending on this play.
Correct.
Rebels start off in the shotgun. 2 wide receivers to the near side, 1 to the far side. Federico calls for it, looking to throw, Steps up, throws it down the far side. The pass is caught by McNeil at the 15 and knocked out of bounds around the 14-yard line. First down, West Monroe into the red zone.
Yeah, and I think he was afraid of missing right there. Kind of underthrew it. Or maybe he's not accustomed to McNeil's speed, but just a little bit of a wheel route out of the backfield,
a
rail, if you will.
Yeah.
And McNeil had to pull up. I think if he leads that, he's at least inside the 10. Yeah, but a great job, great play call right there for that big first down.
Jacorian Crow plays the hammer on McNeil on the far side, but it's an Origin Bank first down at the Ruston 14-yard line. Rebels trail 7-0 here at the start of the second quarter. Federico in the shotgun. Here's the snap. Going to hand it to McNeil, and he is wrapped up and dropped in the backfield as soon as he got the football. Ton of penetration by that Ruston defensive line. McNeil had nowhere to go.
Yeah, and I think Fed saw it just a hair too late. He kept his hands in the pocket a little bit like he was going to try to pull it, but didn't want to cause a fumble. So, just a great job by the Bearcats getting into the backfield. We knew, look, their front 7, extremely talented offensive line, certainly got their hands full throughout the rest of this game.
You bet. Second down, 14 yards to go for West Monroe at the Ruston 18-yard line. Federico in the shotgun. 2 wide receivers to the near side. He'll motion Davis out. Here's the snap. Going to hand it to McNeil off the right side. Slips a tackle. 10-5. Touchdown, Rebels. Keidron McNeil. They got the defense looking towards the motion. Handed it to McNeil off the right side. And the Rebels are on the board.
Yeah, you're right. They got him a little bit with that. They really made Trez. Trez did a great job selling it, but a great job by McNeil also breaking that tackle. That's not something you're going to see often from Ruston defense, but, you know, very downhill, speedy run. Great job right there by the West Monroe offense.
Extra point by Hunter Fox is up, and it is good. We're tied at 7, 10:26 left to go in the Vanguard Realty second quarter. Be back in 30 seconds.
Christ Church is proud to support the West Monroe Rebels. If you or your family are looking for a place to find community, we would love for you to be a guest at one of our Sunday services in West Monroe, Ruston, or Sterlington at 9 a.m. or 10:30 a.m. For more information, go to christchurch.la and go Rebs.
For the West Monroe Rebel fan, football isn't just a game. Rebel football is a heritage. The Rebel Store on Arkansas Road is proud to be a part of the sacred West Monroe Rebel football culture. The Rebel Store for Rebel shirts, keychains, bumper stickers, game day bags, team flags, jewelry, and much more. The Rebel Store on Arkansas Road.
9 plays, 52 yards, the Tillman Tire scoring drive. Keidron McNeil for the rushing touchdown to tie this game at 7 with 10:26 left to go in the second quarter. The onside kick gave West Monroe good field position. And a pass play to McNeil, and then a rush by McNeil punches it into the end zone. And we're tied. Hunter Fox set to kick off from the West 40, going right to left on your radio. This one, a line drive, good deep kick by Fox, fielded at the 4. 10, looks for the far side, has a block across the 20, and knocked out of bounds by Colin Watkins, chased out of bounds too by Smoltz Lilly, out to the 30-yard line, and maybe a little hold over there.
Yeah,
got away with it.
I don't know what they're looking at. It is right in front of the point of attack. Certainly, like, got a hold of his shoulder pad.
Let's check in with Stanley. Stanley, tie ball game, good momentum on the Rebel sideline.
Well, what a great drive, and West Monroe needed to answer that bell, and they did, and tied that game up 7-7. What a great call by offensive coordinator and head coach Kevin Davis on that weak side handoff of loading everybody up on that left side. Beautiful call, and let's see if the Rebel defense can make some adjustments in the secondary.
Brantley, the junior quarterback, in the shotgun. 2 wide receivers to the near side. Hayes in the backfield with him. Here's the snap. They're going to hand it to him, and here comes a penalty flag.
I think Ruston jumped.
And Ruston may have flinched up front as West Monroe shifted their defensive line. And this would be a big 5 yards here to start this drive off. Here's the call from the
for the snap. False start. Offense number 55. 5-yard penalty. First down.
It'll back them up 5 yards to their own 25-yard line. First down and 15 yards to go. Last drive, if you think back, Rebels had the Bearcats 3rd and very long. And they slipped the tight end down the near sideline for a huge gain, setting up the touchdown. First down and 15 for the Bearcats. Brantley stays in the shotgun. 2 wide receivers, 1 to each side. He'll send Smith in motion from right to left. Here's the snap. Going to look to throw. Still looking. Throws it over the middle, and the pass is tipped and incomplete. Looking again for his big target, the big tight end, number 87, Zai Scott, 6'2", 203. And that one, he was open. Just sailed it.
Yeah, just a little high, but also I think he needs a little bit of touch on that ball, and almost intercepted.
Yeah, that was
by
Chris
Dade
behind
him.
Just through Dade's hands there. Again, like you said, a little velocity on that pass. Second down and 15 for Ruston. Same formation. Shotgun with a receiver to each side. Here comes a man in motion from left to right. He'll stack twins now to the near side. Here's the snap. Brantley going to hand it to Hayes. Has a seam. Slips a tackle right up the gut, and he's off to the races. 30-20. Touchdown, Ruston. He got through the first level at the line of scrimmage, and Jordan Hayes was not going to be caught, and that's a touchdown for the Bearcats.
Yeah, well, we saw the speed, obviously, once he broke through there, but Man, the missed tackles, you know, several arm tackles. You see, what, 3? That's the fourth one, and that's just not going to do it. You're going to have to get something on the body there. Just
had some blocking downfield for the Bearcats, too.
Very explosive running back.
Will Finley on for the extra point for the Bearcats. Ruston trying to seize all the momentum from West Monroe after West Monroe scored. The extra point is up, and it is good. 14-7 Ruston leads, 9:58 left to go in the Vanguard Realty second quarter. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
Susie Dart Loan is at Eagle Bank Mortgage right here in Monroe, Louisiana. Looking for someone to make your next home loan? Start with someone you have learned to trust over the years. Susie Dart Loan. The same service, the same experience, the same people, and all the same loan experience. Eagle Bank Mortgage processes, closes, and underwrites all of their loans right here in Monroe. Equal housing lender, NMLS 410317. All loans subject to approval, including credit approval. Some restrictions may apply. Other programs available and program conditions subject to change without notice. Susie Dart Loan, NMLS 419413. Call Susie Dart Loan at 460-7727.
Broadcast, 2 plays, 70 yards. Jordan Hayes took it 75 yards to the house right after a 5-yard penalty, and all the momentum was on West Monroe's side after their touchdown. And against this Ruston defense, that's tough.
Yeah, curious to see if they try to onside again right here.
Same personnel as it's been.
And it's the same look.
That's Ramos, the freshman kicker. Now he'll swing to the right and look for another onside kick attempt. And the ball's bouncing around on the turf. Not sure who's come up with it. It looked like it was illegally touched by Ruston. Rebels have recovered the onside kick attempt. Nice job there by number 19, Hickson Teague, on the onside kick recovery. And again, good field position for the Rebels at their own 48. Thought maybe it clipped number 9 right there for Ruston. Good job by Teague to come up with it. So 3 onside kick attempts by the Bearcats.
Yeah, maybe they have seen something they like, I haven't really watched any of the special teams film. I don't know why, but I don't know if that's something they do extremely often or what.
3 wide receivers to the near side. Federico in the shotgun. McNeil to his left. Here's the snap. Fakes the handoff. Going to throw it out in the flat. There's Trez Davis. Has running room in front of him. 45. Knocked out of bounds around the 41, 40-yard line. It's an Origin Bank first down for West Monroe at the Ruston 40. On the throw and catch from Federico to Davis.
Yeah, Fed wasn't real sure whenever he faked the handoff, and he hesitated, wanted to make sure that the corner was dropping with the other wide receiver, and obviously he was. Trez all alone out here by the sideline, and I think he just stepped out after that contact right there, but still a good first play for the West Monroe Rebels.
Play clock down to 11. The play just getting in. First down and 10 for West Monroe at the Ruston 40. Ruston 14, West Monroe 7 with 9:46 left to go in the first half. Here's the snap. Federico's going to roll right, design run, looking for the sideline. Slips a tackle inside the 40, banged around the 36-yard line. It'll be a gain of 4 yards on the play on a tough run by Federico.
Yeah, and another, just student body right, just having that motion, get out there and create some leverage. And just like you said, snap it to the quarterback, straight run out to the right. Great job by Trez Davis over there on the edge.
Tell you what, Ruston, when they tackle, it's violent.
Yes.
It's a very physical defense. And, of course, the defensive coordinator for the Ruston Bearcats is Kyle Williams, all-pro defensive lineman for the Buffalo Bills. And, of course, LSU and Ruston alumnus.
Someone who's known for intensity.
That's right.
They're certainly kind of embodying that on their defense.
Second down and 6. Federico in the shotgun takes a snap, hands it to Caden Willis off the right side. He's going to be wrapped up and dropped right around the line of scrimmage. Will actually cause a loss of 1 on the play. So second down and 6 will go to third down and 7 after the run by Willis.
Yeah, just not a the pursuit of those linebackers. They're so fast.
Yeah, they're really good.
And it's going to make it extremely difficult to have those long runs. Again, we did earlier just because of a little bit of misdirection, a little bit of eye candy, if you will, in the backfield. but Ruston's going to make you earn every yard you get.
3rd down and 7. Play clock down to 5. West Monroe just now coming to the line of scrimmage. Federico sends a man in motion. Here's the snap. Comes down with it, looking to throw. Throws it over the middle, has a man. It's Edmondson. It's caught inside the 20. It dropped at the 16-yard line. That's an Origin Bank first down from Federico to Edmondson.
Yeah,
nice catch. Way to hold on to it by Edmondson. Knew he was about to take a hit as Fed kind of floated it over the middle to Grant.
Yeah, he was trying to get it over those backers. And
good job to hang on to it.
Yeah, and really not a bad job to slightly underthrow it because he had a safety over the top of him, and he was open underneath. So you want to underthrow that just a hair. A great adjustment by Edmondson.
1st down and 10 for West Monroe at the Ruston 16-yard line. Back to the I formation. Here's the snap. Tosses it to McNeil. Cuts it up. Slips a tackle inside the 15. Gets to about the 13. Gain of 3 on 1st down. It'll be 2nd down and 7 yards to go. The clock at 7 minutes and 20 seconds here in the Vanguard Realty 2nd quarter. Rebels trail by 7. But they're in the red zone.
Yeah, and again, taking their time. You could tell they're shortening the game,
That's
right? Trying to keep their defense off the field, or Ruston's offense off the field as much as possible. Certainly want to come away with some points right here.
2nd down, 7 yards to go at the 13-yard line. A pistol formation for the Rebels. Here's the snap. Comes down with it. Option play. Keeps it. Has to cut it back up the middle. He's to the 10. Stumbles his way to about the 8-yard line is Federico. And to bring up 3rd down and short. Again, the snap has been high tonight.
Yeah, having some issues there, but what a great job by Fed. Look, that's a a speed option, if you will, to the left, designed to go outside, but great vision by Fed to see something and cut it back and get what he can, and for a very good 3rd and manageable.
Yeah, 3rd down and 2. Ball is at the 8-yard line. The line to gain is the 6. Play clock, again, inside 10 seconds as the Rebels approach the line of scrimmage. 2 wide receivers to the far side along with the tight end Cash. Federico under center. Here's the snap. Option play. Cut back to the left side. Has to cut it back in the middle. Gets to about the 6-yard line. It's going to be close to an Origin Bank first down. Federico took a shot.
He did.
To the head. It's close. They're going to call it a first down. It's an Origin Bank first down for West Monroe. So we watch the replay here. Watch the final tackle as Fed's head hit the turf.
Yeah.
Tough shot, and of course Federico, a tough football player.
Yeah.
But it's 1st down and goal at the 6.
And I have to mention those linebackers. We keep talking about them, right, for Ruston, but they are no more than 2 or 3 yards. When we're in the I formation, they are only about 2 or 3 yards off the line of scrimmage. It's still actually in the shotgun the same.
Federico in the shotgun. Here's the snap. Going to hand it to McNeil off the left side, looking for a block. Not going to get much. Gain of 1 on the play. Got to the 5. It'll be 2nd down and goal from the 5. 5:16 and running here in the Vanguard Realty 2nd quarter. Ruston 14, West Monroe 7. Rebels knocking on the door. They need 7 here.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised for a little play action right here because they are really, really going hard after that run. They're biting very quickly, so maybe something can be slipped out on that play action.
Play clock down to 12 as the Rebels approach the line of scrimmage. I formation. Federico is under center. Pawnee the fullback, McNeil the tailback. Here's the snap. Going to look to throw. Throws it towards the corner for David Moore, and the pass is incomplete. Good coverage by the cornerback over there. That was number 1, Aiden Andy. 3rd down. And Federico liked the one-on-one. You saw David Moore come tell Federico something before the snap, and I think David just said, look, I got one-on-one. I think I can beat him. And it was good coverage by Andy.
That's something that Kevin Davis, head coach and offense coordinator, really gives them freedom to do.
Right.
If they like a matchup right there, he trusts them and thinks that they can execute it. But still a 3rd and 5, not ideal for West Monroe.
Play clock down to 5. Rebels just now coming to the line of scrimmage. They're going to come out in the shotgun. Play clock at 1. Timeout's going to be called by the Rebels. And a good timeout, too. Cannot afford 5 yards right there, and it's 3rd down and goal from the 5. We'll take a 30-second break. We'll be right back.
Dr. Butch Dunn, your local gastrointestinal specialist, has served our community for over 30
Good job saving 5 yards. Rebels able to take their time, get the play they want. 3rd down and goal from the 5. 4:37 in the Vanguard Realty second quarter. Rebels trail by 7.
10th play of the drive.
Good time-consuming drive, too, for the Rebels. Federico's under center. Bunch formation to the right. He's going to roll right. He's looking to throw. Throws it, has McNeil. It's caught inside the 2. Is he in? It's a touchdown, Rebels. Kedron McNeil, his 2nd touchdown of the night.
And Hayden Federico had his pick, Rick. David Moore was wide open. So was McNeil. He decided to check it down to the easier throw. Great play call. Look, you come out of a timeout, got to have something drawn up right. 3rd and 5, got to have something in your back pocket. Great play call, great execution for the Rebels.
Big time 3rd down play. Great ball from Federico to McNeil. Hunter Fox on for the extra point. Dejan to hold. The kick is up, and it is good. We're tied at 14. 4:32 left to go in the Vanguard Realty second quarter. Be back in 30 seconds.
With the roar of the crowds, the smell of the grill, and the sound of beating drums vibrating in the distance, you know football is in the air. Jim Taylor Ford Lincoln in Ruston understands the importance of keeping traditions alive. Cheers may change, coaches may change, but one thing remains the same. The best seat for celebrating the game will always be the tailgate of a vehicle from Jim Taylor.
Come experience what we're all about at Jim Taylor Ford Lincoln in Ruston.
Scoring drive, 10 plays, 52 yards. A touchdown pass to Kedron McNeil for his 2nd score of the night. And we're tied at 14. Scoring drive brought to you by Tillman Tire in West Monroe since 1948. And now owned by Scotty Robinson. They have been taking care of your vehicle needs, specializing in front-end alignments, brakes, and suspension work. 14-14, we have a good one.
Yeah, and it's something, with the strengths of each team, really didn't expect a whole lot of scoring to be going on. Whoever picked the over might win.
Be in good shape. Fox, a line drive kick, going to be fielded at the 5. A lot of room in front of him. 15, slips a tackle, and another one at the 20. And it'll be wrapped up and brought down around the 22, 23-yard line. Elijah Thomason and Smokes Lilly on the special team stop. Let's go down to Stanley, and Stanley, a big 3rd down play call there by Coach Davis and Cedric Goins. You saw high fives on the sidelines.
Oh, it was a great play. I mean, just a little play action, and Fed got outside the box. McNeil was open, and like you said, I think David Moore was open in the corner of the end zone as well. He or Grant, so he had a couple options, but McNeil was the safest option. Just brought him out of the backfield. Another great play call. Let's see if we can get a stop defensively. Tight end, guys, has been killing.
Brantley will start things off in the shotgun. 2 wide receivers to the near side. The familiar formation for the Bearcats. Takes a snap, going to roll right, design run. To be wrapped up and dropped in the backfield. Guess who? That's number 92, Hayden Stewart, on the big play.
Yeah, the old student body left, just getting the numbers out there and letting your big man run it. And a great job by Hayden Stewart to wrap up and not let go of those legs. He can't run without his legs. Great job by Hayden Stewart on that play.
2nd down and 11 now for Ruston at their own 21-yard line. Brantley in the shotgun alongside Hayes. 2 wide receivers, 1 to each side. Lander Smith, the wing on the right. Here's the snap. Brantley looking to throw. Throws it over the middle, and the pass is incomplete. Broken up by Chris Dade. Nice play by the senior number 4, Dade, to break that one up, because if he doesn't,
it's to the house. There's no doubt.
It's a house call for the Bearcats.
When you undercut a route like that to knock the ball away, you better be sure.
Wow.
And he was. Great job. Look, Chris Dade has really shown enormous potential. He has done extremely well the last 2 games. Let's see if he can hold up for another one right here.
Big 3rd down and 11 for the Bearcats at their own 21. Brantley, the quarterback, is in the shotgun. Watch for the H-back out of the backfield. That's the tight end, and the Bearcats flinch. That's going to back them up 5 yards, and the Rebel faithful on their feet, letting them know about it.
Before the snap, ball start. Offense number 70. 5-yard penalty. 3rd down.
They sent the tight end, Scott, in motion. They've had the fullback Smith there all game long, so Bearcats with something up their sleeve, but now instead of 3rd and 11, it's 3rd and 16.
Well, West Monroe's had them in this position twice tonight and let them convert a first down. So really need to figure out what they're looking at right here.
3 wide receivers to the near side for Brantley. Here's the snap. He's going to roll right. Looking. Going to throw back left. No, he's going to pull it and run it himself. Rebels giving chase. They're going to drop him inside the 15-yard line. Big play by that Rebel defensive line. Cole Michael Stevens on the stop. Smokes Lilly in the action as well.
Well, and Rick, just the way the game's been going, that's actually a great look. They were trying to do a throwback to that tight end, and who was covering him? Chris Dade was all over him, sniffed it out, figured out what was going on.
Big Nick Williams on the stop. I messed that one up. That was Nick Williams who made the play. And here comes a stoppage in play, a timeout called by Ruston. 2:58 left to go in the Vanguard Realty second quarter. We'll stay here. And a big play, as we got to see that replay by Jerry and the guys on the broadcast. Always do a good job. But Nick Williams, Smoltz Lilly giving pursuit. Elijah Thomason in on the play. And nice play on 3rd down.
Yeah, no doubt. Rick, after that timeout, though, I think I would go into punt safe. I know this would sound crazy for them to go for it, but they've also onside kicked 3 times so far in this game. So,
we've seen some electricity from David Moore this season in the punt return game. He's standing at the Ruston 40. Can the Rebels do some damage here on special teams? Good snap. Plenty of protection. This one's off the side of the foot, but it takes a Ruston bounce, goes in between the legs of Moore. Still rolling on the turf. And a good punt. It's going to be down at the West Monroe 43-yard line. That'll be their worst field position of the night, just about.
Yeah, just a really good roll. It was not a good punt, at least in the air, but took a really strong Bearcat bounce.
Yeah, David Moore wishes he had that one back.
Yeah, well, and he's done this several times. I think the coach is, probably going to tell him, look, if you're not going to field it, please get out of the way, because that was extremely close.
2:47 left to go in the Vanguard Realty second quarter, and we're tied at 14. Been a back and forth battle between these two.
Yeah, really be big to go in with some points before half, since Ruston gets the second half kickoff.
Federico start things off in the shotgun. Here's the snap. Rolling right, looking to throw. Here comes pressure, and they're going to drop him in the backfield for a quarterback sack around the 35-yard line. That's going to be a loss of 8 yards on first down.
Yeah, and I think in that situation, really just want to throw the ball away. He was looking for Trez. Trez Davis looked like he was going to be open down the sideline, but a safety was tracking him and was ready to pick that ball off, so it was actually a good idea not to throw it. But still, you want to at least try to throw it away to avoid the loss.
Second down and long now for West Monroe.
And they may be playing the game right here, continue that clock winding.
Second down and 18. Federico stays in the shotgun with McNeil and Davis. He's going to motion Davis out. Here's the snap. Fakes the handoff, throws it out to Davis. Has some blockers in front of him. 40. Wrapped up there. Still going forward. Gets to the 45. And that's where he'll go down. They'll give him forward progress out to the 46-yard line. So they get back within the sticks. It'll be 3rd down and 8. 1:43 and running.
Yeah, something I'm noticing that whenever they motion Trez Davis out like that, there's really nobody for Ruston running with him. They think that they're good with whatever they have out there, and he has been in that situation multiple times to get a good gain.
Rebels come to the line of scrimmage. Again, that same bunch formation. 4 wide receivers. Federico in the shotgun. 3rd down and 8. Here's the snap. He's going to look to throw. Has time. Throws it over the middle, and the pass is caught by Edmondson. Right at the sticks. It could be an Origin Bank first down. Ball at the 47. Oh. Not real sure about where the official placed that ball. It is right at the sticks.
I think it's a good spot, Rick.
Clock running. No sign from any official. Clock is inside a minute at 58. Play clock is just now starting. No sign from official, and now they're going to call a first down. Now the Rebels are going to have to burn a timeout, and Coach Davis is not happy.
Yeah, because the Rebels,
there was no communication.
Well, they were watching the replay, wondering what was going on, and didn't realize that the clock's running, and Coach Davis wanted to get a play.
First and 10 at the Ruston 47 as we watched the conversation between Coach Davis and the head official, and he was just throwing his hands up in there like, look, you guys wouldn't tell us if we had a first down, fourth down. We got to make a decision. Somebody has to tell us the result of the play. But nonetheless, it's first down, an Origin Bank first down for West Monroe at the Ruston 47. Federico in the shotgun. 4-down lineman for the Bearcats. Here comes pressure. Takes a snap, looks to throw, throws it over the middle. It's caught at the 40. That's David Moore inside the 35, down to the 34-yard line. It's an Origin Bank first down for West Monroe. And how about Federico standing in the face of pressure right there?
Yeah, well, he faked to Trez Davis in a little bubble, and David Moore just sat down in an open area, and Fed delivered a strike.
Clock at 30 seconds. Federico in the shotgun. Takes a snap, looks to throw. Now being flushed out of the pocket. Still looking, throws it towards the near side, and the pass is incomplete. And Federico took a shot from number 21, Zarek Hill.
Yeah, and the West Monroe coaching staff not happy because the head referee should have his eyes on that. He certainly took it. It looked like it was a bit late.
Oh, yeah. Boy, that could have been close to targeting as well. As 21 lowered the crown of his helmet. 22 seconds left to go in the first half. Ball at the Ruston 33. Play clock down to 12. Rebels come to the line of scrimmage. They stay in the shotgun with Federico and McNeil. Two wide receivers to the near side. Motions Davis out. Here's the snap. Going to look to throw. Steps up, throws it to the near side. The pass is caught by Davis inside the 20. He'll go down around the 18-yard line. 15 seconds on the clock. And they're probably going to kill the play here. The clock will start running when the chains are set, and now the official's going to roll it. 11 seconds. Federico under center, and the Rebels are going to call. Oh, yeah, sorry, Ruston takes a timeout.
But the clock was running, Rick, the whole time they were setting up the chains.
Yeah, 9 seconds left on the clock, and the ball is at the 18-yard line. Let's check in with Stanley, who's down on the sideline. Yeah, they're batting some time back to the game clock. Stanley, some important points on the board right here for West Monroe. An opportunity. They want 6 and not 3, so they'll have 1, maybe 2 plays here.
Yeah, I think realistically, we didn't call the timeout. Ruston called the timeout, so we still have 1 timeout left. I mean, you can go across the middle right here quickly, but as soon as he's down, we've got to call the timeout to get the field goal out if he can't score. So, I mean, I still like that you got a chance. It's at the 18-yard line. Evanston, Moore, Trans, one of those guys just across the middle. I tell you, those crossing routes and quick routes, out routes are open right now.
I love watching Coach Cedric Goins in the huddle on the sideline, just really coaching hard, coaching those receivers, talking to the quarterback, just telling them, coaching them. Love to see it. Federico in the shotgun. Motions a man out. Here's the snap. Looks to throw. Pump fake. Looks towards the end zone. Now going to have to run it. Still looking, and he'll go down at the 24. Rebels are going to have to burn a timeout here with 6 seconds on the clock. It's going to be 3rd down, and Rebels just take a sack right there, and they're going to run out a field goal try.
Yeah, really needed to actually try to maybe get to the sideline on the far side. I know it was going to be difficult to do, or throw it away or something right there to avoid having to use that timeout. But I think there would have been more like 8 seconds on the clock and give you a chance at the end zone. But this is going to be a long field goal right here, about
41.
Yeah, 41.
Hunter Fox has the leg. He can do it. Let's see if we can check Hunter's long on the season. He's kicked a 37-yarder on the season. This will be a personal best here for Hunter Fox. Stick around for the halftime show brought to you by Zaxby's. Appreciate you listening here on KLIP Monroe, LA 105.3. Hunter Fox will attempt a field goal here, right down the middle of the field. Dejan to hold. Chevalier to snap. There's a huddle up by the officials right around the line of scrimmage. Not sure what's going on. Just really forces Fox to start his routine over. Yeah, well,
inadvertently icing the
kicker here by the officials. Good grief. Here we go. Rebels line up. Dejan to hold. Here's the snap. The kick is up, and the kick is no good. It falls short. And there's no time left on the clock. That'll do it for the first half. Your score at halftime, Ruston 14, West Monroe 14. Stanley's going to catch up with head coach Kevin Davis. And a good half of football for the Rebels, back and forth in this heavyweight fight. Take it away, Stanley.
Coach, you got to be pleased with how well your team has played. 14-14. It's like a heavyweight fight down there.
It is. It is. Back and forth, back and forth. Our kids are playing their hearts out. Can't ask for any more than that. I'd love to have had the field goal right there. That's at the top of our range. But, hey, still 14-14. We got to come out and be ready second half.
We got a good stop. I was positive at the end right there to get the ball back. What we got to continue to do defensively?
Well, just be in their lanes, get in front of them, put pressure on him, and we're starting to do that, starting to get a feel for where we need to be, starting to make those adjustments. So I'm excited about the second half.
All right, Coach, I'm going to let you get with your troops. We'll get with you after the game, okay?
Thank you, Stanley.
All right, that's head coach Kevin Davis.
Watch out,
I'm getting run over by the band, but Rebel band, that's a good band to get run over by. But anyway, guys, look, 14-14, the number one ranked team in the nation and the state. I thought West Monroe's played a really good half there.
Yeah.
I agree with, I'd love to have got the 3. I know he was disappointed, but hey, we'll take a tie game going in.
Absolutely. Good job, Stanley. Thanks for your work down there on the sideline. 14-14. Let's take a breath and a 3-minute break here on the Zaxby's halftime show. We'll kick it back to Andrew in the studio. We'll be back here in just a few minutes.
Hey, Rebel fans. Are you looking for a unique birthday or anniversary gift? Pure Trip Wellness offers the ultimate recovery experience for the wellness enthusiast in your life. I'm Lindsay Turner, inviting you to join us online at puredripwellness.com or in person on North 7th in West Monroe. Go Rebels.
Okay, listen up, guys. I have a sneak peek inside the Rocket Fast playbook. So here's what it said. First, we get him inside the tunnel. Then we blindside him with the wall of foam. Next, just call an audible. Then comes the Hail Mary. Hit him with the fast pass. It's genius. With these football plays, it's a home run every time.
Coach, I don't think that's the same sport.
Oh, it doesn't matter. Just sing the song.
Rocket Fast Car Wash. Rocket Fast. It's a blast. And your vehicle is clean.
Got battery woes? Call Battery Pros. For high-quality batteries with the best warranties, come see the local guys at Battery Pros. We carry batteries for auto, marine, power sports, golf, and many other applications. We even stock lithium batteries for your boat or golf cart. Call 816-5144 for our West Monroe location at 1710 Cypress or 202-5200 for our new location at 2495 Farmville Highway in Ruston. Don't forget, when you have battery woes, call Battery Pros.
It's time for the Rebel halftime show. First half stats.
I'll be out here
Continuing the tradition established in 1968, West Monroe High School proudly presents the Rebel Raiders. The award-winning team is under the field direction of Captain Katie Johnson and Lieutenants Bailey Harris, Claire Kennedy, Shelby Grace Reynolds, and Gracie Taylor. Choreographer for the team is Mackenzie Salter, and director is Melissa Shepard. The Raiders of the Week are Kinsley Ingram, Maddie May, and Emerson Britt. Tonight, the Raiders perform to Uptown Funk.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Rebel Raiders. Continuing our senior recognition for our Rebel Band, we will be recognizing each of our Rebel Band seniors. We will begin on the school side and alternate each side. Our first Rebel Band senior is Michael Bass, son of Roger and Aaron Bass. Next is Kiara Bauer, daughter of Jeremy and Jessica Bauer. Next, we have Ashlyn Coleman, daughter of Alyssa Rogers and Josh Rogers. Next is Nathan Dotson, son of Bo and Shelby Gunn. Continuing, Daniel Dubois, son of Guy and Julie Dubois. Next is Jocelyn Emery, daughter of Janice Cunningham and granddaughter of Barbara Emery. Next is Braden Ernst, son of Bradley and Caroline Ernst. Next we have Joseph Flash, son of Joe and Jenny Flash. Next is senior Garrett Frost, son of Amanda Frost and Sean Pitter. Next is Gerardo Fuentes, son of Gerardo Sr. and Faye Fuentes. Next we have Abigail Hancock, daughter of Jennifer Vickner and Toby Hancock. Next is Hayden Jameson, son of Russell and Annie Jameson. Our next senior is Roland Johnson, son of Amber and Frank West and Andy and Stephanie Johnson. Our next senior is Jayla King, daughter of Kenneth and Anitra King. Next, we have Parker Lewis, son of Jeremy and Diane Lewis. Next is Luke Lofton, son of Bill and Cindy Lofton. Next is Ariana McDaniels, daughter of Raymond and Mary McDaniels. Our next senior is Rachel McPherson, daughter of Jeff and Jennifer McPherson. Next is Jeremiah Navarro, son of Natalie and Ken Gallen. Our next senior is Jackson Parker, son of Randy and Lynn Parker. Next we have Ben Powell, son of Eric and Varsity Powell. Our next Rebel Band senior is Victoria Purvis, daughter of Wade and Lisa Purvis. Our next senior is Rahul Radhakrishnan, son of Radhakrishnan and Shikha.
Do you see his look? I'm looking at you. Look, turn the other way.
Next we have Anthony Robique, son of Jason Robique and Jennifer Livingston. Our next senior is Scarlett Schooley, daughter of Jared and Bethany Schooley. Our next senior is Braden Stevens, son of Patrick Stevens and Janice Stevens. Our next senior is Aaron Townsend, son of Larry and Donna Townsend. Our next senior is Tyler Walden, son of Todd and Karen Walden. And our 2023 band sweetheart, Riley Green. Riley is the daughter of Miranda Young and Ben Green. Ladies and gentlemen, one big round of applause for our 2023 Rebel Band seniors.
Tonight's halftime is brought to you in part by Johnny's Pizza House. And now, ladies and gentlemen, continuing halftime at Rebel Stadium, tonight, West Monroe High School is proud to present the best sounding band in the land, the West Monroe High School Marching Rebel Band. Drum majors for the Rebel Band, Kira Bauer, Garrett Frost, and Gracie Hale. Drumline captain, Braden Ernst and Luke Lofton. Color guard captains, Josley Emery and Jayla King. Tonight, the Rebel Band performs its 2023 competition show entitled Leave the Light On. Music consists of Leave a Light On by Tom Walker, I Love You by Billie Eilish, the song they play every night by Little Green Cars. Soloists, Aaron Townsend, Thomas Lashley, and Riley Green. Ladies and gentlemen, the Rebel Band.
There's no place like home. There's no place like home.
Join the Rebel Band tomorrow in Lafayette as they compete at the Louisiana Showcase of Marching Bands.
It's tough, as you know, with Rebels have created somewhat of a rivalry against the Broncos, and the Broncos dropped to the 7th power rating spot in non-select football, and we'll see what happens here tonight. Rebels have a good opportunity to claim a district championship and set themselves up for a good spot in the non-select 5A bracket. We talked over some stats in the first half, and you know, of course, Hayes, the running back, Jordan.
can maintain that intensity? Who can maintain that physicality and that emotion throughout the rest of this game? Because this is one of those that those momentum swings can be deadly. And so it's who can withstand that and really maintain that emotion, intensity, and physicality.
Rebels are making their way to the sideline, getting ready for the second half. Ruston's already made their way over there. And, of course, Ruston won the toss to start the game and elected to defer to the second half. And so the Bearcats will start off on offense here in the third quarter. Our first quarter sponsor was Battery Pros. And then second quarter brought to you by Vanguard Realty. We appreciate their support of our broadcast right here on KLIP Monroe, LA 105.3. I'm Rick Guillo alongside Jordan Guillo, Ben Sagne, and Stanley Dupuy, getting ready to bring you the second half of what's been a good heavyweight fight here in North Louisiana. Playoff implications, district championship on the line. And let's just not forget about the bragging rights. This is matchup number 70 between these two schools over their history. West Monroe has won 49. Ruston has won 20. And, of course, that series was very evenly matched for a while, and then West Monroe went on the streak that was talked about a lot, and it was snapped last year over at Ruston. We've got a good one here, and you think about each class for these schools, this game's going to be a big game for years to come. Ruston's got a good pipeline of talent, so does West Monroe. Look forward to many more battles. We got two more quarters tonight. 14-14, we're ready to kick off. Hunter Fox set to kick off from the West 40, going right to left on your radio. And we are underway. Here's the kick. Going to be fielded at the 11, looking for a block to the far side. Tries to get to the sideline. He's got the edge across the 20, backed up around the 25, still going forward, and finally knocked out of bounds around the 30-31 yard line. Good effort on the boundary over there. Smoltz Lilly, Jaden Neck, Avery Lewis on the pursuit for West Monroe. It'll be first down and 10 for the Bearcats at their own 33-yard line. That return was by Joran Parker.
Yeah, and they've been 100%, I think, returning to their bench each kickoff. See if they try to change that up maybe later in the game.
Bearcats come out and three wide receivers here to the near side. One of them's the big, tall 6'6" freshman. Here's the snap to Brantley. Looking to throw. Throws over the middle, and the pass is caught at midfield. Wrapped up by Sam Reagan and dropped right there. That was number 2, Jordan Parker, on the reception, and he was wide open. They'll actually mark him at the West Monroe 49-yard line.
Yeah, just
the Bearcats are in the hurry-up offense.
Yeah, finding that hole in the zone right there. Just underneath the safety and in between the safety and corner that are dropping deep.
Here's the snap to Brantley. Going to hand it to Hayes off the left side. Slips a tackle, has running room inside the 40 and knocked down around the 38-yard line. And again, the Bearcats in the hurry-up offense, rushing to the line of scrimmage. Elijah Thomason on the stop for West Monroe. First down, Ruston at the West Monroe 39. Here's the snap. Hands it to Hayes right up the middle. And he's going to be wrapped up. That's Colin Watkins on the stop after a gain of about 2 yards. Forward progress on the play.
Yeah, he was able to just grab his jersey and basically slingshot him backwards. So forward progress gave him 2 yards.
Second down and 8. Stops the momentum somewhat for the Bearcats. Here's the snap. Brantley looks to throw. Has plenty of time. Throws one deep down the near side. The pass is dropped. Incomplete. Pass was intended for number 87, Zy Scott, the big tight end who had a heck of a first half. The defender fell down. That was David Moore.
Yeah, well,
and Scott just dropped it.
West Monroe very fortunate there. Just a little bit of hand fighting as they were running down the field, and David Moore lost his footing. Otherwise, I think he would have intercepted that ball.
Third down and 8, and a big stop right here for West Monroe would be clutch as Ruston came out just throwing haymakers in a no-huddle offense. Now it's third down and 8. Play clock down to 9. Bearcats hurry to the line of scrimmage. Empty backfield for Brantley. 2 wide receivers to each side. Sends a man in motion. Here's the speed sweep to the near side. Has to cut it back up. That's Hayes. He's going to be wrapped up by a host of Rebels. Still fighting forward. They'll mark him at the 33-yard line. Sam Reagan and a host of Rebels on the stop. Elijah Thomason, Cole Michael Stevens. It's 4th down and 4 yards to go for Ruston. They're going to keep their offense on the field. They're going to stay in the hurry up. Watch the big tight end here to the left. Here's the snap. Quarterback looks for him, throws it out in the flat, and the pass is caught, but he's not going to get it. He goes down around the line of scrimmage, and the defense, it bends, but it doesn't break, and they get a turnover on downs.
What a stop right there. And, Rick, I actually think the hurry up hurt them there because you could tell Brantley was really kind of rushing that throw. He would have had him just fine if he'd have taken his time, but ball hits the ground before he's able to scoop it up, and a huge stand right there by Western Road. Little change up there from going in that hurry up. Great job by the Western Road defense.
Defense gets off the field, and the offense trots out. They'll start off in the I formation. Federico under center. Pawnee at fullback. McNeil at tailback. Here's the snap. Tall sweep out to McNeil. Has to cut it up the middle. Lowers his shoulder. Gets to the 35, maybe the 36. Gain of 3 on first down. 10-14 left to go in the third quarter. We're tied at 14. If you're just joining us, it's just been a back-and-forth good football game.
Yeah, and a really good job there by McNeil. He got downhill in a hurry, but again, those linebackers right there is number 22, Jaden Mayfield.
Yeah, all-state linebacker.
Really doesn't give any ground once he makes contact.
One of the best linebackers you'll see in Class 5A. Mayfield for the Bearcats. Been doing it for a long time. Pistol formation for the Rebels. Here's the snap. Fed's going to take it. Fakes the handoff. Option keeper has to cut it back up the middle, and a host of Bearcats are going to wrap him up and drop him. That's going to be a loss of 1 on the play. About 4 Bearcats swarmed Federico.
Yeah, absolutely nothing there. The pitch wasn't there. Ruston just really ready for that one. And look, they're not only fast, but they're very disciplined. And they just they have not missed any tackles aside from that McNeil touchdown earlier that he rushed in. Just sure tacklers, very strong, fast defense.
3rd down and 8 for West Monroe at their own 35. I formation for the Rebels. 4 down linemen for the Bearcats, 3 linebackers. Federico under center. Calls for the football. Play action pass. Steps up in the pocket, throws one deep down the middle of the field, and the pass is intercepted. He'll fall down at the 30. That pass was intercepted by Jacorian Crow. And the Bearcats will take over at their own 29-yard line. About the same as a punt.
Yeah, well, that's the way, the offensive coaches probably looked at that, heave it deep. I really thought he might go to Edmondson up top, one-on-one coverage there to safety. That route was really towards the middle of the field, and it was right towards the safety. Would have expected maybe something a little bit further outside to continue that one-on-one coverage.
As Hayden Federico's his only 2nd interception on the season. Well, thanks Simmons Sporting Goods, now offering 12 months same as cash. Tom Sanders Building Mart. From our family to yours, we can help with all your building needs. 1st down and 10 for the Bearcats at their own 29-yard line. Brantley, empty backfield in the shotgun. Sends a man in motion, that's Hayes. Here's the snap, fakes the sweep to him. Going to keep it himself up the middle. Has room and has a 1st down out to about the 41-yard line of West Monroe. Gain of 12 on the quarterback keeper. And that's a 1st down. And the Bearcats hurry up to the line of scrimmage. They go in the I formation. Here's a snap, hand to Hayes off the left side. He's got running room, slipping more tackles, gets to midfield. We'll call it the 49-yard line. It's a gain of 8 on 1st down. And again, the Bearcats stay in the hurry up. Here's the snap. Going to hand it to Hayes up the middle. Arm tackle, slips another one. He's off to the races. 25, 20, 10. Touchdown, Ruston.
Yeah, Ruston has found something that they like right there. Really going right up the middle, but Western Row starting to lose some discipline on tackling. A lot of arm tackles, even on Brantley's run right there, and it's gonna hurt you every time, especially with a running back like that young man.
Yeah, he can go. Once he gets a seam, it's hard to wrap him up. Finley on for the extra point attempt. Ruston just came out and been in the hurry-up offense every play, just about, here in the 2nd half. Finley. There's the hold. The extra point is up. And it is good. Ruston 21, West Monroe 14, 8-12 left to go in the third quarter. Be back in 30 seconds.
Rebel fans, are you ready for the ultimate wellness experience? I'm Lindsay Turner, inviting you to join us at Pure Drip for infrared sauna, cold plunge, massage therapy, and yoga classes. We're on North 7th Street in West Monroe, and you can find us online at puredripwellness.com. Go Rebels!
Welcome back. 3 plays, 71 yards, the Tillman Tire scoring drive for Ruston. And the Rebels trail 21-14. Just a flurry of plays by the Bearcats in the no huddle. Sticking to the ground with the big quarterback Brantley and the speedy tailback in Jordan Hayes. The Bearcats are set up again for a potential onside kick. Number 99, Joaquin Ramos, the freshman kicker, must be the onside kick specialist. He's done it 3 times tonight. Here we go. This one, a pooch kick towards the far sideline, fielded at the 30. There's a blocker in front, and that's Case Martin, who lowered his shoulder, but the ball popped out. Bearcats are saying they have it. That was a big collision. No sign from an official just yet. Bearcats are saying they recovered the fumble. And it's going to be a first down, West Monroe. David Moore came off the bottom of the pile with the football. How about that?
Yeah, West Monroe fortunate right there, but God, Case Martin did lower that shoulder, didn't he?
Yeah, that was a big-time collision. Absolutely. Looked like the ball popped out, actually, after he hit the ground as we watch it on the replay right there. First down and 10, Rebels at their own 39-yard line. We got a good one here, 21-14.
Yeah, but all the momentum really feels like it's on Ruston right now. West Monroe needs to establish, a good drive right here. Try to take some of that back.
Federico starts things off in the shotgun. Sends a man in motion. That's Moore. Here's the snap. Fakes the handoff. Rolls out looking to throw. Has to throw one deep down the field. He's got a man. It's Cash. It's caught at the 35. 25 at the 20. Wrestled down at the 16-yard line. That's the senior tight end, Jay Cash. Slipped out on the backside of the play. And Federico put it right on the money.
Yeah, and that's another one. He's so wide open you don't want to miss and you don't want to drop it. Great execution right there.
Everybody held their breath at the same time.
Yeah, it was a little flood route to the left. You got all your routes going left, and Cash is coming from the right side and just trickling behind everyone, all the safeties and defensive backfield, and was wide open. And, yeah, he did kind of fingertip catch that right over his head. But a great play there by the West Monroe Rebels. Now they're in business.
Play clock down to 4. Rebels having to hurry to the line of scrimmage. 2 seconds. And they're going to have to burn a timeout. Rebels using the wristband tonight. We'll talk a little bit more about that here after this 30-second break. We'll be right back. 21-14, Rebels trail. In the heart of our community, heroes arise every day.
Teachers, firefighters, healthcare, law enforcement, EMTs, and military. At Origin Bank, we see and appreciate you.
Introducing Hero Mortgage and Hero Checking.
Waiving all major fees for our local heroes, because you deserve it.
Every hero needs a home.
Choose Origin Bank, where heroes belong.
I'm Rick Guillo, your local banker.
And I'm Justin Underwood, your home loan lender.
Every hero has an origin story.
Member FDIC and equal housing lender. Valid ID required. Subject to credit and property eligibility. Does not apply to private banking loans.
Welcome back to the broadcast. Rebels burn a timeout there. It'll be first down and 10 at the Ruston 15-yard line. Rebels enter the red zone. They start off in the shotgun. 2 wide receivers, a tight end, and an H-back. Here's the snap. Speed sweep to David Moore. Reverse play to Edmondson. Trying to get to the edge. Can he get a block by his quarterback? He does. 15, 10, 5. Edmondson to the end zone. Touchdown, Rebels!
Hayden Federico on that block, Rick. Beautiful seal job by him. What a play call right there to get Ruston biting in one direction and going around with your speedster Edmondson. Beautiful play call, design, and execution. I can't say enough about a quarterback laying the block on the edge to seal that touchdown. Great job by the West Monroe offense.
Hunter Fox on for the extra point. Dejan to hold. Good snap. Hold is down. The extra point is up, and it's good. We're tied at 21. 7:07 left to go in the third quarter. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
Vanguard Realty, making your next move easier. We treat you like family and friends, taking you from beginning to end. Home buying and selling, all in one place. Let us be your one-stop shop to help you slow your pace. Vanguard Realty, making your next move easier.
Welcome back. 2 plays, 61 yards. Big pass play to Jay Cash and a big reverse play to the senior Grant Edmondson. The Rebels tie it at 21. There is still a lot of football left to play. Hunter Fox set to kick off from the West 40. This one will be caught at the 7. 10-15, looking for a block 20. Slips upfield, and it's going to be upended around the 25. Smoltz Lilly with the big play.
So West Monroe made the adjustment there. They've been returning to their bench every kickoff, so West Monroe decided to put the ball on that hash and just really pile up the bodies over there to close up the lanes for him to run. And again, good kick coverage there to stop them there on their 25.
Good hit by Smoltz Lilly. Trying to see who that was. That was Chris Dade delivering a blow. First down and 10 for the Bearcats at their own 25-yard line. We'll see if they'll try to keep up the pace like they've done here in the second half. Brantley, the quarterback, in the shotgun. 3 wide receivers. Here's the snap. Fakes the handoff. Here comes pressure. He's going to go down. Hayden Stewart on the quarterback sack. All the way back to the 16-yard line. A loss of 9 yards.
I want to see the because he was back there so fast. What a good jump there, and just able to get to. He couldn't even look up.
He didn't bite on the fake. He came straight up the gut. They play action to Hayes. Hayden Stewart didn't check up. Kept going right at Brantley. 2 wide receivers to the near side on second down and long. Here's the snap. Brantley looks to throw. Throws a slant route over the middle. It's caught. The 27. Good catch by the Ruston receiver. That was number 13, Jamar Woods. And it makes it 3rd down and 9, third and manageable.
And
3rd and 8.
Heads up to get down. He was about to take a hard shot there from Jaden Neck.
Fulmer on the stop for the Rebels. 3rd down and 8 yards to go for the Bearcats. 4 wide receivers. Keep your eye on the tight end. Here's the snap. Brantley looks to throw. Throws to the far side. The pass is almost intercepted. Chris Dade on the coverage. And that one could have had 6 written all over it.
Oh, Rick. Look, I said it earlier, and he continues to prove me right. That young man has really done an exceptional job at not only improving, but now he's playing at a high level at cornerback position. Well-read route right there, and he was able to break on it perfectly.
Logan Malone, the intended wide receiver, turned into a defensive back, and that was a heads-up play. David Moore back deep to receive the punt. A slow snap, and here comes a penalty flag. And this could be kind of big here.
False
start against the Bearcats.
Offense number 20. 5-yard penalty. 4th down.
4th and 8 would have been 4th and 3. It would have been a little dicey. But the Bearcats will go backwards. And I wonder if Coach Rob Arledge saw that snap. It was a low, slow snap to the punter.
And that was going to be actually an excellent punt for Ruston over David Moore's head and a big roll.
Will Finley, the place kicker, also does the punting for the Bearcats. Now David Moore standing right at midfield. Good snap this time. Line drive punt to Moore. He's going to have a chance. 50-yard line looking for a block, and he's not going to get it. He'll actually go backwards, and they'll down it. Nope, they're going to give him forward progress right at the 50-yard line. Good field position for this Rebel offense with 5:25 left to go in the third quarter, and we're tied at 21. Let's check down with Stanley. Stanley, a lot of momentum, a lot of excitement in this stadium tonight. Rebels with a big drive here.
Well, I'll tell you what, guys, the sideline is electric right now. It's been the most electric it's been all season long. What a good ball game we got going on. Hats off to that Rebel defense making the plays to get off the field. Let's see if we can finally get a lead here tonight.
Two wide receivers to the far side. Rebels in the I formation. Federico under center. Play clock down to 7. Here's the snap. Option to the left side. Federico in the cutback to the opposite side has room. Across the 35, slips a tackle. 25, he's got running room. 10, 5, touchdown, Rebels.
What an effort by Aiden Federico. Just a fake dive left. They've made it look like the veer left. Fake it there. He just turns completely around and runs basically a dive, a quarterback dive right as they sell out to that side of the formation. And he makes 1, 2, 3. I don't know how many guys miss. But an excellent, look, the play calling tonight has been stellar. But also the execution and the effort by these guys.
How about the effort by Federico on that run? Wow.
Just truly impressive.
Dejan for the hold. Fox, the extra point is up, and it's good. Rebels 28, Bearcats 21. Still a lot of game left to go. We'll be back in 30 seconds. Okay.
Okay, listen up, guys. I have a sneak peek inside the Rocket Fast playbook. So here's what it said. First, we get him inside the tunnel. Then we blindside him with the wall of foam. Next, just call an audible. Then comes the Hail Mary. Hit him with the fast pass. It's genius. With these football plays, it's a home run every time.
Coach, I don't think that's the same sport.
Oh, it doesn't matter. Just sing the song.
Rocket Fast Car Wash. Rocket Fast. It's a blast. And your vehicle is clean.
Welcome back, folks. One play, 50 yards. Hayden Federico. 28-21. Scoring drive brought to you by Tillman Tire in West Monroe.
Look, we're only 7 minutes into the third quarter. I feel like we have played an entire game and then some. So, yes, a lot of football left. It's just, look, West Monroe taking the lead right there. You really feel the momentum in the building for West Monroe.
Hunter Fox set to kick off from the West 40 on the far hash. High hanging kick fielded at the 14. Now returning this way. 20 looking for a block. Has the edge. 25 slips a tackle. 35 pushed out of bounds by Jay James around the 37. A good return for the Bearcats.
Yeah, it was only a matter of time before they made the adjustment. They've been returning to their left or to their bench the entire night. And so you expected some adjustment after West Monroe made theirs.
American Mattress Outlet, Rebel alum Robbie Compton promises you don't have to go into debt to get a good night's sleep. Twin City Tire. Before your next football road trip, go see Eric Vijay for incredibly affordable automotive and tire needs. First down and 10 for the Bearcats at their own 37-yard line. Bearcats will send a man off the field. They broke the huddle with 12. 4 wide receivers. There's a speed sweep out to the outside. He's not going to get it. Rebel defense, big Nick Williams, Cole Michael Stevens on the stop. Loss of 1 on the play for Jordan Hayes.
Yeah, just the pursuit there. Excellent job by the defense, clogging up all the lanes. Ruston showed a little bit of confusion on offense right there. Now they're slowing things down, trying to dial the right thing up.
Second down and 10 yards to go for the Bearcats. They say he got back to the line of scrimmage. Brantley is in the shotgun alongside Jordan Hayes. 2 wide receivers and a tight end. Here's the snap. Going to run left, has room. And a block. Trying to get to the far side. Has room, goes out of bounds around the 41, 42-yard line. Gain of 5, maybe 6 on the play. Good job by Zach Fulmer to string things out on the boundary.
Well, you know, he actually kind of got his shoulders turned the wrong way and had to make up a lot of ground, but really, you know, was the reason that Brantley had to go out of bounds.
3rd down and 4. Keep your eyes on Hayes in the backfield right here. 3rd and short. Brantley in the shotgun. Tries to get the Rebels to jump off sides. Good discipline up front. Play clock under 10. Now they look to the sideline. Shift formation. Here's the snap to Brantley. Looks to throw. Looking. Has time. Now he's going to pull it down. Going to run for it. Going to throw it towards the near side. The pass is caught right at the sticks. They're actually going to mark him a yard short.
So he stepped out of bounds short.
The pass was caught by the fullback, Lander Smith, right on the Ruston sideline. He's a yard short.
I don't know how that can be a catch if he stepped out so quickly.
They're going to go for it. Brantley under center, and the Rebels are going to call a timeout. That's their 2nd timeout of the half. We'll take a 30-second break. We'll be right back. Rebels up 28-21.
Correction, 2nd charge, timeout.
It feels like school just let out for summer, and we're already gearing up for the fall. At American Mattress Outlet, we know firsthand that sending our kids off to college can keep parents up at night. Let us help you make sure the mattress your student sleeps on isn't the reason they can't sleep. With our special deals on twins, fulls, and queens, and same as cash financing, these mattresses will be comfortable on their back and for your wallet. Don't worry about getting it there. We offer free delivery for ULM, Louisiana Tech, and Grambling students. American Mattress Outlet in West Monroe and Ruston, where you don't have to go into debt to get a great night's sleep.
I wouldn't have burned it either. I'd have just go ahead.
Welcome back, folks. Susie Dartline, Eagle Bank Mortgage. If you're wanting to buy or refinance, call her today. Pure Drip Wellness, a modern oasis where you can let the stress of the day drip away. 4th down and 1 for the Bearcats. And they're going to go for it. Brantley, big physical quarterback, will go under center. There's the snap, quarterback sneak. And the second effort is going to result in a 1st down. Rebels had him stood up initially on the play, and now the Bearcats will go in the hurry up. It's a 1st down for Ruston at their own 48-yard line. They'll stay under center. 2 tight ends. Here's the snap. Hand off to Hayes off the left side. Still fighting for yards. And he'll finally go down at the West Monroe 49-yard line. Gain of about 3, maybe 4 on the play. We'll call it a gain of 3. It's 2nd down and 7. Rebels having to hurry up and get guys off the field. Here's the snap. And here comes a penalty flag from the back judge. Nick Williams was trying to get off the field and could not get off the field in time. He went down grabbing his lower body.
And Stewart, too. There was a penalty flag thrown.
There's a penalty flag, yeah.
And it may be for too many men on the field, but I think the injury timeout's going to take over for that.
We're losing Hayden Stewart and Nick Williams right here. It's a
Before
big
the
deal.
snap, substitution infraction. 5-yard penalty. 2nd down.
The Rebels will get called for the penalty and lose 2 of their guys. They'll send big Nate Green and Hayes Fuquay. Keep in mind, too, Brody Thurman's out tonight. 2nd leading tackler on this defensive line. 2nd down and 2 now at the West Monroe 44-yard line. Rebels up 28-21, 3:38 left to go here in the 3rd quarter. Brantley under center. Here's the snap. Hands to Hayes off the right side. Cuts it back up the middle. Gets across the 40. Finally dropped at the 38-yard line. Tackle made by Smoltz Lilly. That's a Ruston 1st down. And again, they'll go in the hurry-up offense. Ball at the 38. Here's the snap. Going to hand to Hayes again, and he's going to be met in the backfield and suplexed by Tyler Roark, and here comes a penalty flag.
Yeah, it's going to be a personal foul, unnecessary roughness on Roark, and an automatic 1st down.
That's a tough break. That was going to go for a loss of about 4 yards. And the suplex at the end is going to probably be an unnecessary roughness. Whitehat talking it over with the official that threw the flag.
You know, if it stands,
that's a tough break.
People don't like it, but it is the rules.
After the play was over, personal foul against the defense. Unnecessary roughness. 15-yard penalty. It'll be 1st and 10.
A heck of a play by Tyler Roark, and you know, when the crowd is loud and the things are going, you don't hear the whistle. And he just picked him up and finished it off with a suplex. It cost the Rebels a big 15 yards. It was about to be second down and 15. Instead, it'll be first down for Ruston at probably the 25-yard line. Wow. They'll mark it at the 26. First down, Bearcats at the West Monroe 26-yard line. 3:20 left to go here in the third quarter. Brantley now in the shotgun. Here's the snap. Going to run it himself to the left side, looking for a block, and a host of Rebels are going to grab him, but he's going to fall forward close to the 20-yard line. We'll call it a gain of 5 as they mark him at the 21.
And West Monroe gone
Nick Williams on the stop.
Yeah, West Monroe's gone to a 5-man front, got an extra defensive lineman in there. Hayes Fuquay, Nick Williams in the middle.
Here's the snap. Brantley's going to hand it to Hayes off the left side. Wrapped up. Roark's got him. No suplex this time, but a no gain on the play. It'll be third down. Actually, a loss of 1. Third down and 7. Good job by Roark to come underneath the block right there.
Yeah, just a heads-up play, or a great play by him. I really think if Hayes bounces that outside a little bit sooner, might be a big gain, but still, big play by Roark right there.
And a big third down for this Rebel defense. 2:20 left in the third quarter. Rebels are up by 7. This defense needs to stop. There's still a lot of football. Tight end to the left. Brantley in the shotgun. Here's the snap. Looks to throw. Pulls the ball down. Throws it deep towards the end zone. The pass is caught. Touchdown. Unbelievable play by the wide receiver, number 8, Logan Malone. Coverage was there. Just came back on the football. And a good throw by Brantley under pressure.
Yeah, to pull it down and kind of move into the pocket to get a window there. And Fulmer actually had good position, but wide receiver stopped in the end zone. Fulmer stopped, and the wide receiver took off again, was able to make that catch.
Really just a play that was broken, and Brantley just heaves it towards the end zone, and a good catch by Malone. Finley on for the extra point. High snap. Hold is down. The extra point is up. And it's good. We're tied at 28. 2:02 left to go in the third quarter. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
Twin City Outdoor Superstore wishes the West Monroe Rebels a winning season. Twin City Outdoor has been helping you with all your outdoor power equipment needs since 1967. We offer name brands like Gravely, Steel, as well as many others. Twin City Outdoor is committed to serving you great products and offering knowledgeable service. Come visit with us on Frontage Road in West Monroe and let Twin City Outdoor Superstore help you with all your outdoor power equipment needs. Enjoy the game and go Rebels!
Welcome back to the broadcast. 28-28, 10 plays, 63 yards for the Bearcats. Scoring drive brought to you by Tillman Tire in West Monroe. This game has been incredible, and there is still 14 minutes left to go. The energy has died down just a little bit here in Rebel Stadium after the heave from Brantley. Just threw it up for grabs in the end zone, and a great play by the receiver Malone. Ramos to kick for the Bearcats. This one a line drive towards the Bearcats sideline. Going to be picked up by Edmondson at the 20. Slips a tackle at the 25. Has room. 35, 40. Can he make the kicker miss? He has to cut back, stiff arm. 40, 35, cuts it back up inside the 30, and he'll be dropped at the 25-yard line. Grant Edmondson on the kickoff return, deep into Ruston territory, and good field position for the Rebels. Let's check in with Stanley Dupuy after that kick return. What an answer by a big-time player in Edmondson.
Yeah, it was, guys. We got a player on the field right now that got hurt on that play, but what a great play by Grant. You know, he had to hustle over to his far right as kind of a line drive, and you know, like in a gapper, so to speak, in baseball. Got the ball and then circled back to the left side, and what a great move that he had off to the races. And of course, the kicker was the only one that was there.
The kicker saved the touchdown for the Bearcats.
The kicker saved the touchdown.
Sure did.
We just didn't have one more. If we had one more blocker there, you know, that could have got the kicker. That would have been a touchdown. But what a great play by Grant. Rebels in good position at the first down at the 25-yard line of Ruston. Another big play by special teams.
That's Pawnee. Pawnee is the injured Rebel. Looks to be maybe an ankle injury, as trainer Kirk Franum's going to help him off the field. Mark Turner, his position coach, out there checking on him, going to help him off as well. And Pawnee has been a big part of this offense tonight in the backfield, blocking for his fellow sophomore Keidron McNeil.
Yeah, he's a vital part, like you said, in blocking.
That's right.
He's a great blocking back. It looks like Roderick Miles will go in as spot.
First down and 10 for West Monroe at the Ruston 25. 1:48 left to go in the third quarter. Federico in the shotgun. Here's the snap. Fakes the handoff, rolls right, looking to throw. Throws back left, has a man. That's McNeil towards the end zone. It's incomplete. That was number 5, Nate Johnson, the senior. McNeil was behind him, but the ball just a little underthrown, and it gave Johnson time to catch up.
Yeah, just
the break
ball,
up the pass.
I think the ball had a little bit too much air underneath it. I think if he throws that on a line, it's a touchdown. But still, great play, great job by number 5 to make up that ground, like you said.
They connected on that earlier to Jay Cash, like a backside throw. Some confusion for the receivers here. Second down and 10. Play clock down at 7. Rebels only have one timeout left. Fed in the shotgun. Here's the snap. Going to hand it to McNeil. Cuts it back up the middle. Inside the 20. Drop down around the 18-yard line. Good gain of 8 yards on the play.
That
Actually
was
about 7 yards. It's going to be third down and a long 3 for the Rebels.
That was a big second down gain, Rick. Whenever you get nothing on first down, want to get in a much better position for third down, obviously.
Big Ty George with the block right there. Another sophomore. Rebels taking their time getting the play in. Third down and 3 at the 18-yard line. Play clock down to 12 as the Rebels come to the line of scrimmage. Federico in the shotgun. 4-down lineman for the Bearcats. Here's the snap. Fakes the handoff. Keeps it himself. Slides down around the 16. He's going to be short.
Well short. He started that slide a little too early. I wish he would have dove forward rather than slid, because it's where you start the slide. It's not, you know, where your knee actually hits the ground. So now it's 4th and 2.
Field goal team's going to come out. Davis Long's going to try this one. This will be a 34-yard field goal attempt by the freshman. Guillot to hold. Long to try it from the left hash. High snap brought down. The kick is up and it's blocked. Bearcats block the field goal. And no points on the drive for the Rebels. And so the Bearcats will take over at the 24-yard line.
Yeah, it was blocked by number 1, Aiden Anding. Right off the edge, off of West Monroe's right edge, Bearcats' left edge. And just a straight shot in front of the kick.
Yep. So special teams inserts itself into the ball game here late in the third quarter with 8 seconds left. Rebels with a big kick return, unable to come up with any points. And then the Bearcats special teams block the field goal.
And just for momentum's sake, Rick, this drive is absolutely huge.
Bearcats will have it at their own 22-yard line. 3 wide receivers to the far side for the quarterback Brantley, who's in the shotgun alongside Jordan Hayes. Here's the snap. Looks to throw. Throws it. Pass is caught at the 27. Wrapped up and brought down around the 29-yard line. Good tackle in space there by Jaden Neck. And that'll be the last play of the third quarter. We'll get ready for the fourth quarter. When we come back, we're tied at 28. We'll be right back.
Rebel fans, are you ready for the ultimate wellness experience? I'm Lindsay Turner, inviting you to join us at Pure Drip for infrared sauna, cold plunge, massage therapy, and yoga classes. We're on North 7th Street in West Monroe, and you can find us online at Pure Drip Wellness.
Tonight's fourth quarter is sponsored by the Home Improvement Outlet. Keeps you building for less.
If you haven't been to the Home Improvement Outlet lately, you're missing out. Come check out our new custom showroom with appliances from Thor, Cafe, GE, Frigidaire, and more. Our flooring department has many options to fit your budget, from porcelain to luxury vinyl planks to carpet. And we offer financing like 12 months, same as cash. If you're building a new home, we can help you with that too. Bring us your plans and our team of estimators will help you get all the materials you need to turn dreams into reality.
Now cue that jingle.
The Home Improvement Outlet, you're building for less.
Now, back to the stadium.
Welcome back. Second down and 4 for the Bearcats at their own 29. Still waiting on the chains to get set. Bearcats in the shotgun formation. 3 wide receivers. Hayes in the backfield with Brantley. Here's the snap. Going to hand it to him. Nope, play action. Looks to throw. Heaves one down the middle of the field. The pass is broken up. That's Grant Edmondson on the coverage. They put him on the big tight end. Number 87, Zy Scott, who's had a big night for the Bearcats. Edmondson all over the coverage right there, and it's 3rd and 4.
Yeah, that big tight end's actually limping right there. Brantley hesitated on that throw.
Yeah.
Maybe if he delivered it sooner, it might have been a completion, but a great job by Edmondson. That he jumped so high. That's a big tight end. Edmondson waited. Good job to get up and ball skills to swat it away.
3rd down and 4 for the Bearcats. Brantley, a good running quarterback. Jordan Hayes in the backfield with him. He's going to run it himself off the left side. Looking for a block. Strings it out. He'll go out of bounds around the 35, but that's enough for a first down for the Bearcats.
Yeah, Ruston got away with a hold there on the edge on Nate Miller, but still, you know, you kind of expect that from blocking the back. That's what it was.
Yeah. Good tackle by Jay James out of bounds at the 35. First down and 10 for the Bearcats. 11:50 in the Home Improvement Outlet fourth quarter. We're tied at 28. Brantley in the shotgun. 3 wide receivers. Here's the snap. Going to hand it to Hayes off the right side. Can he slip a tackle? Nope. Rebels balled him up right around the line of scrimmage. Be a gain of 1 on the play. A host of Rebels. Nate Miller led the way for West Monroe. Jay James on the bottom of the pile. Parker Todd in the action.
Yeah, Nate Miller able to grab that shoulder pad and really just hold him up and let the rest of the Rebels rally to him. I wouldn't be surprised if Ruston slows things down here to shorten the fourth quarter as well.
Second down and 9 for the Bearcats. Some confusion up front for the Rebels on defense. Here's the snap. Brantley looks to throw, looking. Has time, now being flushed out of the pocket. He'll run for it. Looking for the sideline, and he'll be knocked out of bounds around the 37, 38-yard line. Parker Todd and Elijah Thomason.
Flushed out. Parker Todd able to give chase, but also Elijah Thomason, smart job going low on that
Delivered
tackle.
a good hit. Brantley a little slow to get up. 3rd down and 7 yards to go. A big 3rd down here early in this fourth quarter. Defense really needs to get off the field here. Edmondson in on defense along with David Moore for the Rebels. Brantley in the shotgun. Here's the snap. Looks to throw. Throws to the far side. Slip screen. Hitting at the backfield. That's Edmondson on the stop. Jordan Parker on the reception. They looked left to Hayes, threw right on the slip screen, and Grant Edmondson right in his grill.
Very well read, Rick. Just a good job by Edmondson to feel what we call the alleyway and be able to make that tackle one-on-one.
So the defense holds after the blocked field goal by the Bearcats. 4th down and 8. The Bearcats will punt. Here's the snap. Langley has time. end over David Moore's head, and that's going to take a big Ruston bounce inside the 20, now inside the 15, and they'll down it at the 13-yard line. That is a big flip of the field by the Bearcats. Let's check in with Stanley on the sidelines, and things settle down a little bit as each team gets off the field on defense, and see what the Rebels can do here.
Yeah, guys, and I just wish David would have went up and caught that ball there, because that was probably about 15 or 20-yard roll right there. But Rebels are pinned deep. We got to be really careful here, and just move the chains and get out from this red zone right now.
First down and 10 for West Monroe at their own 13-yard line. They'll come out under center. Pawnee's out of the game, so Renaldrick Miles will be in at fullback for the Rebels. Federico takes a snap, option to the left side, hands it to Miles. He gets across the 15 to the 16-yard line. Gain of 3 on first down, or bring up second down and 7. The Rebels go back to the old school veer right there.
Yeah, a really physical 3 yards too.
Yeah.
Miles certainly up to the task. He's a little over 200 pounds, quite a load to bring down, a great runner as well.
Second down and 7 for the Rebels at their own 16-yard line. They'll stay in the I formation with Federico under center. Tied in to the right, that's Cash. McNeil, the tailback. Here's the snap. Play action. Federico's having to roll out, running out of time, throws it, and the pass is incomplete, almost intercepted. And Hayden Federico slow to get up.
Yeah, I didn't see the hit on him.
Well, I think he fell awkwardly. He threw the ball at the last second, and that thing was almost intercepted.
Yeah, it really should have been a hit
by Ronald Finley.
It hit Finley in the hip.
Third down and 7 now for West Monroe. West Monroe has had some big third down plays tonight on offense. 9.5 minutes left in the ball game. Play clock down to 2. Rebels are going to just let it go down. I think they're going to take the delay of game. Or did they get the timeout? They did get the timeout. That's West Monroe's final timeout of the ball game. 9.5 minutes. I don't know why the clock's running. It'll be third down and 7. We come back in 30 seconds. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
Christ Church is proud to support the West Monroe Rebels. If you or your family are looking for a place to find community, we would love for you to be a guest at one of our Sunday services in West Monroe, Ruston, or Sterlington at 9 a.m. or 10:30 a.m. For more information, go to christchurch.la and go Rebs.
For the West Monroe Rebel fan, football isn't just a game. Rebel football is a heritage. The Rebel Store on Arkansas Road is proud to be a part of the sacred West Monroe Rebel football culture. The Rebel Store for Rebel shirts, keychains, bumper stickers, game day bags, team flags, jewelry, and much more. The Rebel Store on Arkansas Road.
7 for the Rebels at their own 16-yard line. Federico will go in the shotgun. McNeil in the backfield. Moore and Edmondson split out wide. Here's the snap. Going to hand it to McNeil up the middle. Slips a tackle across the 20. That's an Origin Bank first down out to the 25-yard line. Keidron McNeil with a burst of speed across the line of scrimmage out to the 26-yard line. That's an Origin Bank first down and a big one.
An absolutely huge one. Great job, great execution by the offensive line there. Able to get to the second level. And then, of course, the speed of McNeil. It's kind of a slow developing play, but once it's on, he really turned on the boosters. A huge first down conversion.
This offensive line has stepped up in big moments tonight. Fed in the shotgun here on first down. Here's the snap. Comes down with it, hands it to McNeil again, and this time he'll be bottled up at the line of scrimmage. They'll give him forward progress back to the 26. No gain on the play. It's second down and 10. Same play as the play before, just no running room that time.
Yeah, it was the same call. Just you know, like you said, Ruston was kind of expecting it. As soon as they saw everything start to develop, they knew what was coming.
Second down, 10 yards to go for the Rebels. Federico in the shotgun, 3 wide receivers. Calls for the football. Here's the snap. Hands it to McNeil again. Slips the tackle across the 30. 35, brought down around the 38. It's a first down. Origin Bank first down for Keidron McNeil. The Rebels will move the chains with 8:06 left to go in the home improvement outlet fourth quarter.
Yeah, something different, Rick, from Ruston. They started to honor West Monroe's pass a little bit more. They have removed a player from the box. They had 3 over 2 on the top side right there. And anytime you remove players from the box, you're creating better numbers for the offense.
First down and 10 for West Monroe at their own 38-yard line. 3 wide receivers to the far side now. Federico in the shotgun. Here's the snap. Looks to throw. Throws it out in the flat. Has David Moore looking for a block. Slips a tackle across the 40. Wrapped up and brought down around the 42-yard line. It's a gain of 4 on first down. That'd be second down and 6. Rebels just kind of spreading the field right there, getting David Moore in space.
Yeah, just the old throw it out to your athlete, let your athlete make plays. I think if he cuts outside right off the bat, as soon as he catches that ball, he gets a little bit more, maybe not much more, but still good job to avoid that tackle and get a good 4 yards on first down.
Second down, 6 yards to go. 3 wide receivers, Federico in the shotgun with Keidra McNeil. Here's the snap. Going to hand it to McNeil, looking for a block, and he's not going to get any. Calling back to the line of scrimmage. Actually, it'll be a loss of 1 on the play. Second down and 6 turns into third down and 7. 6:43 left to go in the ball game. We're tied at 28. And it's third down and 7 right here for West Monroe. Big third down last time on 3rd and 7. And they got it with McNeil up the middle.
Yeah, I'm curious to see if Edmondson's on his own up top, 1-on-1.
Federico in the shotgun, 3 wide receivers. Here's the snap. He's going to roll right. Has protection. Throws to the near side. The pass is caught by Trez Davis. That's going to be an Origin Bank first down in Ruston territory. He went out of bounds around the 46-yard line. First down, Rebels. A toe touch catch on the near sideline by Trez Davis.
Yeah, what a strike delivered by Fed rolling to his right.
Strike.
Trez was kind of by himself.
Yeah.
But it, threw a strike right there just to stay away from defenders. Good job by Davis to get that toe down.
That's 3 big third down conversions on this drive. Rebels are in Bearcat territory at the 47-yard line. We're tied at 28, 6:13 left to go. I formation. Federico under center. Option left. Hands it to Miles, and he's not going to get much. Gain of 1 on the fullback dive off the left side. Gets to the 46. It's second down and 9. Just keeping the defense honest right there. Running the veer to the left.
Yeah,
maybe setting up the misdirection.
Well, and they've had some success, early in the downs on first down, able to get 3 or 4 yards on that dive. Just nothing there. It looks like Ruston's kind of expecting the run on those early downs, so I'm wondering if, an adjustment is made at all. They really need to hurry up right here, Rick.
Play clock is down to 10. Rebels have no timeouts. Now down to 5. Federico under center. Tight end to the left. Play clock down to 2. Here's the snap. Play action. Looks to throw. Here comes pressure. Fed has to avoid it. Throws to the far side. It's incomplete. Good job by the quarterback, Federico. Just get out of pressure and get rid of the football. And another big third down. This time third down and 9.
Yeah,
West Monroe.
Ruston dialed up a linebacker blitz right there. Mayfield coming straight up the gut. Good job by Fed just to avoid that sack right there and get out there and just, get the ball to where it was around a wide receiver. So certainly not grounding. He was out of the pocket anyway. But a big third down right here.
Play clock down to 10. Rebels break the huddle. 2 wide receivers to the far side. Federico in the shotgun. Play clock down to 5. Fed's having to hurry. Here's the snap. He's going to look to throw. Here comes pressure. Throws it out. Slip screen to Edmondson. Looks for a block. He's inside the 45. They'll be pushed back around the 41, 42-yard line. He's short of the first down.
I think that's a poor spot. I think he was more around the 40.
I think he shorted just a couple yards. It's 4th down and 5, and the punting unit will come on the field for the Rebels. Daniel Lane will have a chance here to try to pin the Bearcats deep. See if the kid coverage can do a good job. Try to flip the field here. It's a good drive by the Rebels. Just came up a little short there on third down. Play clock down to 10.
Well, they may take a delay of game here just to give him a little bit more room.
Yeah. Play clock now at 2, and they are. They're just going to take the delay of game. There will be a delay of game against West Monroe. They'll back up 5 yards and allow Daniel Lane to have a little more leg room on this punt. 4:25 left to go in the ball game. And we are tied at 28.
Well, if you could get a directional kick right here and really pin them inside the 10, look, that's asking a lot.
Yeah.
Obviously, but we got the punter that can do it.
Daniel Lane on the punt for West Monroe. Here's the snap. This one an end over end. Fair catch called for and made at the 17. So not much on inside the 10 what the Rebels were hoping for. Nate Johnson does a good job and calls for the fair catch. And the Bearcats will take over, and this West Monroe defense will be called on again to come up big. We're tied at 28, 4:22 left to go in the ball game. Got a note that our replay is down. You're watching on the live stream.
Well, guys, this has been all that is advertised. I can tell you that.
Absolutely. A classic here at Rebel Stadium. Bearcats will come out with 2 wide receivers. Brantley in the shotgun with Hayes. Here's the snap. They're going to hand it to him off the right side. Has a little running room. Now he's going to bounce it outside. He's going to be off to the races. He'll cross midfield. It's a foot race. Can Neck catch him? He cannot. And Jordan Hayes just housed one for 84 yards. Touchdown, Ruston.
Yeah, that one's going to hurt, Rick. That's, just off tackle. They had an H-back to that side, tight end to the near side, but an H-back to the far side. And just, linebacker or an edge player there didn't close the gap quite fast enough. And again, those arm tackles really aren't going to get it done.
Big strike by Hayes again tonight. Finley on for the extra point for the Bearcats. The hold is down, the extra point is up, and the extra point is good. Ruston 35, West Monroe 28, 4:09 left to go in the ball game. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
Susie Dart Loan is at Eagle Bank Mortgage right here in Monroe, Louisiana. Looking for someone to make your next home loan? Start with someone you have learned to trust over the years. Susie Dart Loan. The same service, the same experience, the same people, and all the same loan experience. Eagle Bank Mortgage processes, closes, and underwrites all of their loans right here in Monroe. Equal housing lender, NMLS 410317. All loans subject to approval, including credit approval. Some restrictions may apply. Other programs available. And program conditions subject to change without notice. Susie Dart Loan. NMLS 419413. Call Susie Dart Loan at 460-7727.
Welcome back. One play, 83 yards, a touchdown by Jordan Hayes. Your scoring drive brought to you by Tillman Tire, and the Rebels trail 35-28. Jordan Hayes, 17 carries, 243 yards, and 3 touchdowns tonight.
Yeah, they've all been long home runs.
Big ones,
really.
Home runs. You're exactly right. Joaquin Ramos to kick for the Bearcats from the West 40, going right to left. Sky kicks it to the far side, fielded by Edmondson at the 27. Trying to find a block, slips a tackle. He'll be dropped around the 34-yard line. Good open field tackle by the Bearcats. And number 17, Trendon Moore.
Yeah, good pursuit right there, because if he doesn't make that tackle, I think Edmondson's off to the races again.
So the Rebels will take over at their own 34-yard line. No timeouts. There's 4:02 left to go in the ball game. Rebels trail 35-28. It has been a classic West Monroe Ruston showdown. A lot more points than anticipated. I formation for the Rebels. 2 wide receivers to the far side. Federico under center. Calls for the football, option right, cuts it back to the left. Has to get outside, and he does. He'll go down around the 38-yard line. Actually, they'll mark him back at the 37. Only a gain of 3 on first down.
Yeah, it's really hard to, it's kind of subjective on whenever they start that slide on where you mark them down, but that is the rule. I mean, he really was more along, like you said, the 38, 39, but only at 37. That's not what you want on first down.
2nd down and 7 now for the Rebels. I formation. Miles in at fullback. Here's the snap. Toss sweep out to McNeil. Has to cut it back up the middle. Has a blocker in front of him. He's got a first down across the 45 down to the 46-yard line. That's an Origin Bank first down for the Rebels with 3:20 and running here in the ball game.
Great patient running right there by
we've got
McNeil.
McNeil is down on the field.
I think it's a cramp.
Has his leg sticking up in the air, waiting on somebody to stretch him. Here comes Kirk Franham. And a weapon will be out for at least one play for West Monroe. We'll keep it here. Rebels trail by 7. And a big play, just big play after big play by Jordan Hayes, the tailback for the Bearcats.
Yeah, I mean, look, he had a lot of hype coming into this one, and he has certainly proven to be, worthy of that hype. He's just got this burst of speed that you kind of underestimate when he's got the ball in the backfield. Suddenly he hits another gear, and you said it earlier. Once he gets to that second level, he's extremely difficult to stop. You almost have to bottle him up behind the line of scrimmage to have a chance of keeping him from a big gain.
McNeil will jog off the field. I thought maybe for a second Jaden Neck was going to just get a fingertip on Hayes and get him out of bounds. First down and 10 for the Rebels at their own 47. 3:20 left to go in the ball game. And the clock will run on the ready for play. Here we go. Federico stays under center. Caden Willis in at tailback now for West Monroe. 2 wide receivers and a tight end. Here's the snap. Going to hand it to Willis up the middle, and he's going to be wrapped up, still spinning forward. We'll call it no gain on the play. Got back to the line of scrimmage at the 47. It'll be 2nd down and 10. The clock continues to run now, 2:56. And it's 2nd down and 10. Rebels the officials haven't retrieved the ball. Taking some time. Clock still running, 2:44. Rebels have no timeouts. They'll stay in the I. 2 wide receivers. Here on 2nd down and 10. Clock down to 2.5 minutes. Play clock down to 10. Fed is under center. Here's the snap. He's going to look to throw. Straight step. Throws one-on-one to Edmondson, and it's just well overthrown. Edmondson just didn't have a chance. They went for the big guy on the far side.
Been waiting on him to take that shot. He's been one-on-one most of the night. And there it was. I think Edmondson was supposed to have more of an outside leverage right there, and he didn't. The ball was kind of thrown outside the numbers. Edmondson running, of course, inside the numbers, just the ball over his head, uncatchable.
Rebels trail by 7, 35-28. 2:20 left in the game. It's 3rd down and 10 at their own 47. Federico in the shotgun. Calls for the football. The snap goes over his head. Ball is on the turf. He'll slide and recover it at their own 21-yard line.
Devastating blow.
Just a devastating mistake.
The clock's going to keep running.
And now it's going to be 4th down from their own 22. And it's going to be 4th and about 35 yards to go.
And they really need to hurry up. Got less than 20 seconds on the play clock.
That's going to all but do it. Now play clock down to 10. Rebels running out a new formation. They're not going to have time. They're going to get a delay of game. Play clock now under 3. Rebels hurry to the line, and they're not going to get the play off. It's going to be a delay of game. Just an unfortunate mistake. The snaps have been high
4th down
most of the night. Feds had to jump up and bring the snap down. We talked about it earlier in the ball game. And on a 3rd down and 10, the ball just sailed over Federico's head all the way back to the 22, and now a delay of game puts it at the 17. If the Rebels ever had a trick play or a deep ball here, now's the time, and Ruston's going to call a timeout. 1:23 left to go in this ball game, and the way this game has been played, you hate to see it come down to something like that.
Yeah, you know, I mean, third and 10, you know, not ideal, obviously, but still good chance. You know, you've got a lot of plays that you have that can still convert for you. Of course, you know, at this point of the game, it's 4-down territory no matter where you're at. You know, so really just need to get a chunk and then get enough for that first down and take your shots at the end zone. You know, I will say not having timeouts is pretty tough at this point of the game. But you're right. You hate the way this game has gone. That you know, one big mistake like that cost a team greatly. Curious, Rick, when they lined up, I wonder why. You know, Ruston called the timeout. Their defensive backs, their safeties were only about 15 yards deep. I mean, West Monroe's got, what's that, 30-something yards to go.
Yeah, it's fourth and about 40 now.
There, okay, so they dropped it back a little further
Feds
now.
is going to drop back here and probably go to the big man Edmondson. He's going to have to heave it as far as he possibly can, and the Rebels are going to have to protect. Here we go. Here's the snap. Fed's going to throw it out in the flat. It's caught by Moore. Got a blocker in front of him. He's just going to be pushed out of bounds at the 29-yard line, and the Rebels are turning it over on downs. Not sure if that was maybe supposed to be a lateral or maybe just looking for a big play out of their speedy wide receiver. But the Bearcats will take over at the West Monroe 29. There's 1:17 left to go in the ball game.
Yeah, well, with no timeouts, they can take a knee.
Gosh,
and that would that'll end the game.
Boy, you just an anticlimactic ending. And what has been a heavyweight fight between two good football teams. Ruston, #1 in the state. They'll keep that ranking in the power rating. They'll enter the playoffs as #1. Rebels came into the game in the 6th spot. They'll likely fall to number 8 or 9. We'll be at home next week for our opening round playoff game. Clock is down at 56. Bearcats will take one more knee.
What a ball game.
What a ball game. So much action. That third quarter was one of the funnest quarters of football we've seen in a long time here at Rebel Stadium.
Very intense ball game. Just a well-played ball game. Both teams, you know, showed something impressive tonight.
That'll do it. The final knee. And the Bearcats will clinch their 2nd district championship in as many years. And it was a good one here at Rebel Stadium. You see the head coaches shaking hands there at midfield. Stay with us here on the post-game show. We'll have comments from defensive coordinator Rob Arledge and head coach Kevin Davis. Final score: Bearcats 35, Rebels 28. We'll go ahead and take a timeout. We come back, we'll have defensive coordinator Rob Arledge with us. Stay with us, folks. We'll be right back.
Businessman and entrepreneur.